jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
If you like me and you got nobody, happy Palantines for pal. Or if it's girls, happy Galentine's Day. I've been out for afternoon tea with my girlfriend, Katie. I've had a lovely afternoon tea, brie and tomato relish sandwiches and salmon and cheese and pickle and ham and tomato, and then lemon posset, orange jelly, cheesecake with stewed apple on the top, brownie, almond slice, scone. Couldn't eat it all. Took some away with me. But yes, and oh, hang on a second, I don't know about this. Make a purchase today and you'll receive a special voucher to spend on, what's that? What's that? It's a good job that, no idea, nobody told us. So we do know, somebody knows.
It's happening. Anyone who buys ticket today gets a...
Oh, sorry. It's nice that they tell us, isn't it? We've only been here 2 hours preparing for the show. Make a purchase today and you will receive a special voucher to spend online. So everybody that buys on the Late Show tonight with us now from JM with Love. I'm so sorry I didn't know about that. Scott, ring him up and say, oi. Anyway, we're now feeling the love this evening. She's been giddy all afternoon. She's even got hearts on her top to show how much she's feeling the love today. It is the Macodonald Meister who has got the most amazing kits today to show us how to make the most spectacular heart wreath. Oh, hello, Clarence.
Hello, how are you?
You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
You look like all the hearts we've got in the studio, we've thrown at your top and they've stuck.
Ah,
Don't they?
yeah, surrounded by.
Doesn't she look lovely? A little face. Oh,
Sorry.
you having heart confetti thrown at you then?
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Because I tell you what, it's not just about Valentines, is it? And, you know, I love that. It's not just about about Valentines and having a loved one. It's about just being able to tell your friends that you love them and, isn't it? Oh, she nearly dropped. Well, that would have been awkward. We nearly didn't have the heart wreath then. Did we, Amelia?
It was the pin's
She
fault.
said, don't grass on me. She said I could have got away with that then. Right then, I'll tell you what we're going to do for you this evening. We have got the most fantastic, lovely show for you. We are going to kickstart the hour with an under £10. We're not supposed to, but we just asked permission. We went, yeah, go on. Under £10, including loads of sterling silver, last of stock, grab it quick. It's going to be on, it's going to be gone. I've even got a sterling silver chain. Should we tell them? Should we tell them? Should we tell you? Shall we tell you? I'll tell you what we're going to do with this. We will kickstart our under £10 hour showcase with a £5 with chain sterling silver star. Should we do it as a star buy? Do you know what, Adam? It's so good it needs to be a star buy. I'm so sorry. I'm throwing it. Poor Adam. Didn't even tell him. Adam's like, well, you could tell me, Zane. Well, I just thought, you know, let's keep him on his toes because he's the only boy in the building. All-girl team with him. Poor Adam.
Yay.
Right then. Yay! He's never going to know what's hit him. Right, under £10, under 5, star buy. For a fiver. For a fiver. It's great, isn't it? I mean, you struggle to get a dessert, a coffee and a cake, don't you? 925 sterling silver. Probably one of the best-selling designs of chain in the world, the curved chain. The curved chain, because it goes from a 1 mil size link up to a 4 centimetre size link on the curved chain. One of the most versatile chains, certainly when it comes to, if you search for the top selling chains in fine jewellery, do you know what comes up in the #1 position? The curved chain. Oh yes it does, because it's wonderful. Now, if you want to pop something beautiful like a wire wrapped cabochon on there, it will work. Equally, if you want to put a beautiful dainty pearl on there, it will work. It really, really will work. It's beautiful. In addition to that, if you wanted to put, let's say, a lovely lovebirds, lovely little pendant on there for, I'm thinking weddings. I've even got that coming up in the show today. Little lovebirds, isn't that lovely? Now forget Valentine's, okay, Valentine's is today, but let's move on to, let's say, Mother's Day. Let's move on to Friendship Day, let's move on to weddings, spring. Becky, are we going to start this show? I love it when our producers are so busy doing all the other jobs they've got to do and they go, how about Mother's Day? Yeah, and she just went, did you just say that? It's like, yes. But yeah, we've got those coming up today for you as well, those beautiful lovebirds, and you can tweet yourself to those in the 8 o'clock hour. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you this on. Firstly, I'm going to show you what clasp it comes with, because we're like your shop window, aren't we? You know, that, people are buying 4. Who can beat 4? 4. I have a bolt ring clasp, beautifully finished, 925 stamp, darlings. Oh yes, a fiver, £4.95. Now we had to beg, borrow, and steal to get you that price point, but we think you're worth it, especially on Valentine's Day. Show that, because this is from Jewellery Maker with love, isn't it? And if you buy tonight, obviously on the late show, you get the chance to get one of these cheeky online vouchers even. So, what do you think about that, Claire?
Very nice.
Because it's as I said, now the other day, for example, I bought my friend from Jewellery Maker one of our pearl with zircon ceramic pendants, and I gave her one of our thicker chains, and she wasn't as keen. She said, "Can you get me a thinner one, like a slimmer one, so that actually doesn't detract from the?" Because it was only a small pearl with but it was beautiful and dainty. It needed a fine chain. When I say fine, don't think that means it's not strong. I mean fine in its gauge. It's still beautifully interwoven and linked, so it's super, super strong. Great sparkling luster, and that there is a lovely, perfect 18-inch length, which is wonderfully, well, it's one of those lengths that we absolutely adore. It's a staple in our jewellery box, isn't it? But when we put this in today at £4.95, it was to open your order. Can I mention another thing? If you've just channel hopped, didn't have to hop, But you know, if you've never bought with us today, right? 3 things. Firstly, never bought with us before and you're a new customer to Jewellery Maker, we will send you a Jewellery Maker pack. You've only got to buy one of these chains. And in this pack, we've got a little VT, haven't we, Adam? We're making Adam work hard tonight. In there is all the essential 3 tools that you need to start making jewellery, your round nose, your chain nose and your cutters. It also includes a threading pack so you can thread your gemstones and Swarovskis onto. It adds findings as well for you to finish your jewellery off. It has a beautiful DVD on there with one of our most spectacular guest designers. There's the DVD. And it only happens to be the guest designer we've got in the studio today, Claire Macdonald. There's the manual. She's on the DVD telling you how to make jewellery and introducing you to Jewellery Maker. And you get project cards on how there's the tools, the round nose, the chain nose, the side cutters. And you get a project card on how to make earrings, bracelet, necklace, all in there. And today, if you buy, you also get a voucher to spend online. Now, those chains have nearly gone. That, to me, is pop it in your jewellery box or your gift box for your presents. So like today, my little brother, I gave him the turtle and we've got the last 46 Baltic amber turtles. The turtle is on my front seat in my car.
I haven't seen the turtle.
He's gorgeous. He is gorgeous.
I haven't seen the turtle.
Oh no, he's so cute. I've only got 46 left. But anyway, I said to my brother today, do you know what I said to him? I said to my brother, do you want a chain to go with, because I've got some sterling silver jump rings at home. And I said, do you want me to add a chain? And do you know what I said to him? Because I knew about this tonight. Do you know what I said to him, Claire? I said, do you want to add a sterling silver chain? And he said, well, what's that going to cost me 30 quid? I went, a £5. He went, are you mad? I went, a £5, bro. He went, yeah, add a sterling silver chain. Perfect for the turtle. Right then. What do you know what? To be fair, Becky, I haven't got to nudge people to check out because everybody is checking out super quick. And that's what you do. If you don't know how to buy and you have just joined us, 1.2 grams of sterling silver, so it's beautifully made, lots of silver in there. 3 ways. We keep the free phone number at the bottom of the screen. You dial it. It's a UK-based call centre. They're all accredited jewellery professionals, so they know what they're talking about. Process your order super quick. Credit card, debit card, PayPal, if you've got credit in your PayPal account. Press option 1, straight through to the call centre. I would say, looking at this, 80 to 85% of you are multi-buying. Can I ask you a favour, Amelia? Sorry. Can I keep that bust for my Takali chain?
Of course you can.
Do you mind? Thank you. She's trying to nick me bust. She's terrible, this woman. Tell you what, there's a bust inside and she nicks it. Thank you, darling. Right then, sorry to say as well. Also, if you think I don't want to talk to anybody, I'd rather do it myself. JewelleryMaker.com is the website. You can register really quickly. And you can also download our Jewellery Maker app. Tap the app is the my street version. Do you like it? Down with the kids. Tap the app. Do I have any lapis lazuli? 6 mil. Are they 6? But I think they might be 6 mil actually. Yeah. Why does somebody want them? Well, can I just mention first of all though? Can we give an update, Becky love? Becky's producing tonight. Because Phil's off. He's abandoned us, so Becky's stood in. Thanks, Becky. Thank you, lovely girl. How many of the curb chains are left, sweetie? Oh, it's only 30 left. So anyway, as I was saying though, isn't it lovely though to be able to say to somebody, would you like the chain? Yeah, how much? A £5? A £5? It don't make sense. A £5? When I have my haircut tomorrow with my hairdresser on, I'll give him a £5 tip to say thank you. You know, I might just give him a sterling silver chain because I think he'll think I've given him a lot more. It's that perceived value, isn't it? Can you imagine? Do you want a £5 or a sterling silver beautifully crafted 18-inch ready-made necklace? You're going to go for the chain every time, aren't you? You are though, aren't you? I said that to a man once. He said at the bar. Well, not that exactly, obviously. But he said, would you like a drink? I said, can I prefer the cash?
Did you?
I didn't fancy it. He thought it was funny. We've stayed friends, but I thought it was funny. I was only joking, because I think it takes a lot of nerve for them to ask you, but I couldn't. It was only a joke. We've stayed mates, actually. But
Have you?
yeah. Can I have the cash? Anyway, right, under 10, oh hang on, under £10 though, are we doing that now? for the rest of the hour. You leave it up there, leave it up there, Adam. Every single thing that comes on in the next 45 minutes, apart from when it flashes to me and Claire and the crew, because we're not for sale under 10. Oh, Claire's up for offers. Gotta be cash. Cash. Yeah, gotta be cash. She didn't care, look. She didn't care, look. Contactless?
Yeah.
No, you don't want contactless,
that's fine, yeah.
Right. I don't do contactless with me. I want the contact. Right then, so we're going to give you under £10 glorious lapis lazuli. I'll tell you what, we've just given you, I'll tell you what we're going to do. The first 2 items on the show tonight, genuine gemstones and a sterling silver chain, we're going to give you for the under 10, both of them together. You can have that and the chain I'm wearing for less than a tenner. Go on then, Becky, love.
Wow.
And don't just think about putting your lapis lazuli with your gold and your rose gold, because it goes lovely with the silver. It done off, doesn't it?
It goes nicely with your top.
Do you like it with my top? It does.
I
Do you know I need something with my top? I could do with this. Do you know what the MD just said, Managing Director Colin? Hello, Mr. Wagstaff. He went, got new lipstick? I went, no. Same lipstick I wear all the time. He went, matches your top. I said, no, it doesn't. My top's blue. He went, shall I just stop? I went, anyway, can I just say, before we carry on the show, while you check those out, have we had a sneaky peek at Claire's incredible heart wreath? Because it is, I tell you what, if we need an evidence of how talented our guest designers are, this shot will do it. When it comes to writing with wire, weaving with wire, sculpting with wire, in fact, anything you want to do with your wire, Claire Macdonald is a genius.
Oh, thanks.
I'll pay you later.
Yes,
No,
I
but
will
honestly,
do.
that is incredible, Claire.
I
What a
will.
that's a work of art.
Oh, thank you. I loved making it. I enjoyed making it.
Well, you put that on your Facebook page,
yeah,
didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
I really
and
enjoyed it.
Just incredible. I mean, when you think that has come from that, for example, a reel of wire, the mind boggles, doesn't it? That masterpiece you've just seen, that incredible creativity, started with that. Incredible. Really? When you think about it, I think you should stand up and take a bow, Claire. I do.
You think I should stand up?
Stand up and take a bow. Or a curtsy, or whatever you fancy. I think you should. Go on then. However laid you like. Oh, yeah. Do you want to do a curtsy as well?
Is that okay?
Don't go and see the Queen if that's your curtsy.
That's my curtsy. How are you supposed to curtsy then?
You look like you're going to the toilet. Sorry, look, you did. You just look like you're going to assume the position then. No, keep with the bow. It's a good job she's got me wire in here, that's all I'm saying. No, fantastic. I think she deserves it. Not for the bow, but for the wire work.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
We're going to have a demo on it.
Oh, no.
Claire.
Yes,
Yes,
we are.
thank
We
you.
are.
I'm just checking. Yeah, so if you bought, like, my tops that I bought with this top Monday, right, quite like it. And, yeah, I need something blue to go with it, so I could do with this little cheeky strand, actually. Make a little stretchy. Because you know what? I wore my tiger's eye bracelet to go with my brown boots, but I thought, no, I need something blue. So could you write that down on my shopping list, Becky? Am I going to get one or are they nearly gone? Oh, I got the, Mind you, to be fair, at $4.95, I really wouldn't expect it to last. I'll tell you what I'd do with that if I did get it. I'd make a double bracelet. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got the cubic zirconia encrusted sphere beads later as well, haven't I, Becky, love? Last few chances. And I've got some sterling silver spacers that go, look at that. Doesn't that look lovely on just a double spacer?
It's like blue jeans though, isn't it? That will go with everything that you, so it's worth having in your stash.
Well, I think, because I live in my jeans, quite frankly.
Yes, and me.
Yeah, we do, don't we, you and me? So actually, that's just do you imagine how much wear you and I would get out of that?
Yes, yeah, we would. It's a good size as
Yeah.
well.
So don't forget, under 10, I'm going to have to speed up a bit, aren't I, if I'm going to get all these deals in? Because we've got loads to get in, haven't we? Yeah. How many left, sweetie, sorry? 17. 15. Any offers up? 15. Okay. Any curved chains left at $4.95? Handful. That's it. Handful. Oh. Right then. Oh, I tell you what. I've I've got some gorgeous treats tonight. I've got some Amazonite in a shape I've never seen before as well. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Do you know what? I've got a paper cut right in there.
Oh.
Right, sliced me a wrapping paper yesterday. Oh, and every time I open I'm like, ah. Oh. Pardon? Do I need a plaster? No, I'm all right, thank you, darling, because I think a plaster would look naff on air, but, oh, it's sore. And every time I go like that with my thumb, I'm like, oh. Oh. It's like those inside muscles in your legs when you've ridden a horse and you haven't ridden a horse for years. Or you have muscles you didn't know you got, didn't you? Oof. Anyway, Peruvian. Hang on a second. I keep needing to remind myself. We're in under 10, Becky, love. You sure you can do this under 10, darling? Natural Peruvian best location for blue. Are you sure? Not that I want to question your integrity there, my darling, or your... but I'd be... Yeah, well, I'd be actually surprised if you can actually get that under 10, darling. I'll stand corrected then. She's in that very day, you doubt me. Well, it's a bit of a shock. It is a bit of a shock. Beautiful brightness about it, but beautiful buoyancy about those. They're gorgeous. Almost that makes you think of the Caribbean Sea, doesn't it?
It makes you look like you've got a tan look, doesn't it, as well?
And that's something when I'm, you're talking Miss Tippex woman, Miss Correction Fluid Skin. So to make that look like I've got a...
it's like holiday, isn't it? It's very flattering.
Well, I'm off to the Swiss Alps soon, on Sunday. Do you know that you can only find these at the base of the Andes Mountains?
Really?
Peruvian opal. In San Patricio, in Peru. Yeah?
So you need some holiday jewellery,
Oh,
don't you?
yeah. Yeah. Gorgeous, 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 those are. Fab, fab. Oh, I haven't even told you about my presenter's pick tonight. I've got so much to bring you. I haven't even mentioned it, but we're too fixated on the under £10 at the moment. Do you think soft? Do you think relaxing? But equally, just as soft and relaxing also gets you in the holiday mood. So it gets you all excited as well. So it's quite a contradiction in terms, these. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, I read something earlier. Can I read this to you? Because I only found this out. If you believe in sort of chakra and healing and all that. Listen to this. I didn't know this, but I get it. Wearing natural, which this is, Peruvian, got to be Peruvian blue opal, helps to... Now, listen to this. We need to all buy this. You ready? Wearing natural Peruvian blue opal helps to soften the impact of stress from the outside world.
Oh, yes.
Why wouldn't we all jolly well buy one? Helps to soften the impact of stress from the outside world. What a no-brainer that is. Do you not think? Give it. I tell you what.
Absolutely.
We all should wear one of them then.
We
if
should.
that's the.
Even if you just had, say, like a little charm.
Yeah.
You could sort of split it. So on your curb chain, you could just have one, couldn't you?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but can I just get that hair? I'm not plucking my hair in chest, Adam. Oh, Adam's going to be like that, is it? You got how many women around you and you want to take me on, do you? All right. Okay. Did you hear him? Go get him, Leah. You agree with Adam?
Oh.
You know the offer of taking you for a drink after the show? May be retracted if you carry on like that. Thank you, darling. Have you decided? Have you sorted the dogs out? Are you coming for a drink after the show?
I messaged about the dog, so I might have to sort of play it cool a bit for the show, and then let you know at the end. Is that all right?
Okay. Okay. Can I just check? Was there a message from Tony earlier that I didn't read out? I didn't read it out. Happy Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's, Zena, my friend, and happy Valentine's Day to you and Simon. Oh, they're cold. Oh, you can tell when they're real, can't you? Just by the feel.
They are big, aren't they?
Hang on a second. No, hang on.
Yeah.
Can we stop a sec? Sorry. No way are they under 10, mate. Not at that size.
Hey? No way.
No, we've got... hang on a second. No, seriously. No, seriously. Also, it says medium. Have I got the right strand there? Because that says medium.
They're huge.
What the... insert the word you like. Okay, on my neckline there, on the Late Show this evening, you can buy that curb chain on my neck for $4.95. You can buy those pearls for $4.95. You can have both of those on my neckline at £9.90. The only shame is that I've got hardly any... there is got to be a mistake there, quite frankly. So do you know what? First come, first serve. We know how it works, don't we? They're going to be gone in about 5 seconds. I'm way over allocated. Curb chains are about to sell out as well, I think. Or have they sold out already, the curb chain? And gosh, everything's very busy tonight, so thank you for joining us. The computer actually can't keep up with you. I can't believe that.
That's
I am
crazy.
in shock. I've got 40 in baskets. Speed is of the essence. You need to be an Evel Knievel there and get yourself checking out. Okay? Getting them checked out. Well done! Well done! Wow. She keeps stopping me. 3 meters of chain under a tenner as well. Okay, where is that? Oh, silver-plated brass curb chain. Oh, this one here. Wow. Oh, great. Oh, silver-plated. Oh, brilliant. Now, the thing is, we do some lovely silver-plated findings kits, but we don't have silver-plated chain very often anymore, do we?
No, we don't.
Because, are you with me, Claire? You wouldn't put sterling silver findings with silver-plated chain and vice versa. You wouldn't
keep them together, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Yes, yeah.
So if you're like a lot of us and you've got silver-plated findings in your stash and you're thinking, I need some chain, well, we're going to give you a variation of, this is the same design style of the curb chain I'm wearing in sterling silver, but we're going to give it you in silver plate instead. And a whole 3 meters of it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Becky's actually laughing at the price, which frightens me slightly, because we've already been doing
worrying,
$4.90.
isn't it?
It's very frightening when your producer goes, look at this price. It's quite scary. But scary from us as a business point of view. Oh, my word. £1.33 a metre?
See, that's like tassel. That's like, you could do wonderful tassels, couldn't you, at that price?
Yeah.
Be multi-buying with that, definitely.
£1. What does that buy you? A box of eggs? Oh, I saw a great egg. Can I just say, in this garden centre today that I went, I've been for afternoon tea this afternoon. There was a wooden little display stand, because somebody said the other day, don't keep your eggs in the fridge. We had a whole chat about boiling eggs on the show. Yeah, so there's this lovely little box, little wooden sort of display stand for eggs, and at the front it says, crack on. I thought, I like that. Crack on. I thought I'd share that. Boiled eggs. So, Claire, can you believe that though? Really? I've never seen us do that before.
I know. And that's a lovely, again, because it's curved, isn't it? So it's lovely and fluid. Lovely fluid.
Yeah, actually, if I show you what I mean, because when Claire says fluid, you might be thinking, hey? I take it you mean that beautiful, slinky, snaky, sexy movement. That was my sexy look. Did you like it? Might have passed you by, but there you go. And a bit of sexiness there. Oh. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very lush indeed. Beautiful silver. I can't remember that. Do you know what? I can't remember the last time I saw a silver-plated chain. 3 meters, bearing in mind. You know that's just shy of 120 inches. 120 inches for not that. $3.95. Are they? Well, the rosy vintagey ones, do you mean? Do you mean these gorgeous ones here? What this actually is that you might not know about, and we're staying under 10, it says oh, really? Hang on a second. I'm going to actually read this out. Could we be any more ready for this? Right? Multicolour, straight drilled in brackets, variation of purple freshwater culture, baroque pearls, approximate. Really? Do you know how else I could describe it in a lot shorter words? An ombre strand of pearls. Let me show you what I mean. An ombre strand that goes from a delicious light lavender through to more purple in the centre. Now, it doesn't show up as well on the studio lights. In fact, Claire Macdonald, would you like to mosey on over here and let me show you, because that's not showing up properly on the camera. You can see the darker purples in the centre, but it's actually an ombre strand going under a tenner. Let me take it off my neckline and show you. Look at that.
It is beautiful.
Do you see how it goes from light to dark in the from the outside inwards in an ombre? So ombre goes lighter to dark and darker to light.
Gorgeous.
And
it's a very subtle, isn't it?
Very subtle. I don't think it's coming up on the camera properly.
Very subtle. I think if you put the ends,
I think that's a great idea.
Into the middle,
Why didn't I think of that, Claire?
That might help.
Do you know, she's. Oh, in fact, I could do it in a heart. Thanks, Claire. Good idea, woman.
Oh, thanks.
Good idea.
Thanks very much.
Look. Still, well, we'll hold it down there so you can see, look. There's the lighter on the ends, and it goes to the darker in the centre, but it is an ombre strand of pearls, which is a much nicer description than multicolour straight drill variation of purple freshwater culture baroque pearls by 8x7.
It's not the most
It's not quite
romantic of
nice.
titles,
It's not quite the
is it?
same as an ombre strand of the pearls.
But how clever though, that graduation is it's slight, isn't
Can
it?
you
It's
see?
beautiful.
Pop it down. Can you see it better there? Because we start on this end, and we've got a lovely light sort of peach tone, I would actually say, and then it goes through from peach into see, look, so it's quite light there in the peach.
Gorgeous.
Then it travels through. That might be an easy way to do it on the white table actually. Then it keeps going through. Now it starts to darken. Ever so subtly, look, there you go.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, and then
look how lovely they are.
Exactly.
Greens in there.
Yeah, right into the centre there, and then we start to ease out, going from dark to light again, with the most lovely, subtle, gentle, and the hours that we must have taken to strand this strand, going with the ombre from the light to the dark, and then from the dark to the light vice. It's honestly, that to me,
that's madness, isn't it?
it is. You thought the chain was daft. The ready-made 18-inch curb chain in 1.2 grams of 95 sterling silver for $4.95. Then we had lapis lazuli genuine gemstones for $4.95. To give an ombre strand of genuine pearls, and we've only been on the Late Show for half an hour. You wait till you see what the rest of the hour is going to bring. Oh my word. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to hold out for you, because I've also got the most incredible quad pearl deal coming up in our 9 o'clock hour.
Ooh.
Look at those. You get all 4 of those strands for an incredible price point on the show today. We'll do that in the 9 o'clock hour. So for those of you not in our sort of time frame, that's in 2.5 hours time. Did everybody have pancakes yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
15.
You had about 15. I went to a French creperie.
Did you?
Yes, where you walk and you have to go, bonjour, I'll have a crepe. You have to speak, they make you speak French. Yeah? Yeah, you do? Oh, they're that big. They fold over into quarters, and the quarter's still that big, filled with ice cream, covered in in chocolate sauce. Profiterole crepe.
Oh.
Right then, now can I be honest? One stayed. I managed to get one to stay on there before they all dropped off. Thank you, Pearls. Thank you. Sorry, there is one on the... We'll get that in a moment. Can I be honest with you? When I saw these in the show today, I said to my producer, I don't recall ever seeing Amazonite in this shape and of this size, and I think it's lovely. So if you don't mind, we're going to stick it under £10 for the next half an hour, but we're going to make this your star buy. Look at those behind me. Have you ever seen Amazonite like that? I don't think I have. I won't ask you anything till you finished eating. Chocolate all around her face. You're not like when you say to the dog, have you had that? And the dog's like licking his chops and there's all stuff. Right, you ready for this? Because I think this is going to really surprise you. I was really surprised when I saw this today. Look at the Amazonite under 10, guaranteed. Look at these dainty, lovely little pear drops. I don't recall ever seeing Amazonite like that, in that shape and that size. I think that's just lovely.
It is, yeah. It's almost got like a look of jadeite about
Yeah,
it, hasn't it?
it
Very
really
like
has.
a cool and calming.
Yeah.
Calming
I just
look.
think that is so pretty. They really caught out of... I go through all my hours before I start the show and we go through everything, and these really caught my attention. I just think they are beautiful. As you say, that they've got a really genteel sort of serenity about them.
Yes, yeah. they'd be lovely, just one on a head pin on the chain that you've got on, wouldn't it? Just one little pendant like that.
Yeah, because that curved chain, have the curved chain sold out, darling, at £4.95? Still, what? Again, 3 left. Okay, 3 left on the chain. Yeah, these are and again, there's lots of lovely variations of tones of the Amazonite on that chain. It's just the most on that strand. It's just the most prettiest. I think because you tend to see sort of sizes like this on Amazonite. They tend to be larger, you know, bigger sizes. But sometimes if you want that sort of lovely pastel tone, and you want that lovely tropical aspect to it, but you want something a little bit more dainty. I mean, those together are adorable, but I like the simplicity and I like the size. There's something just really dainty and pretty about those. I think they're really. I'll tell you what I'd put those with. We had Peruvian blue opal earlier, under a tenner. Now, what do you think about that?
You could put them with anything, because to me they're almost like leaves or something, aren't they? So you could, even if you just had one, you know, on their own as a pendant or as earrings or on head combs, anything like that, as leaves with floral pieces. I think it'd be very, very useful strands.
You could make lovely flowers out of those, couldn't you? Yeah.
You really could, yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about this, other than it is going to be your today's must-have at 8 o'clock. I'm just going to pop it in front of you and let you enjoy it.
Ooh.
Okay, that's all you get. 8 o'clock this evening. That is 1 hour and 25 minutes. I would set your timers. Okay, so I'm just going to ask Claire, have you ever seen Amazonite quite like this?
No, I haven't.
It's really surprised me.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't
Really
at all.
lovely.
And you could match, couldn't you? So, because you've got the different tones there, so you could, if you wanted to do just simple earrings, you could. You could match them up.
You could indeed, yeah. Really pretty. Now, Claire, Claire.
Yes, that's me,
Sorry.
yeah.
Ignore me. Becky. Sorry, Claire. Claire's
That's
like,
okay,
what?
yeah.
I didn't mean you. Don't you hate that as well when people ring you and go, I didn't mean to call you? You're like, oh. Oh, okay. Thanks. Do you want to say in chat? No. Is that your best, or could we give it a little tickle? Little tickle? It was under 10. I know we've done what we said, but come on. Oh, thanks. We tickled the price, Adam. Do you like being tickled, Adam? Oh, yes. Oh, he just went yes. Do you like being tickled, Claire? Did it depend who by?
To a point, yes. And it depends where.
Oh, okay. Anything you want to share?
I don't like feet or like on your down your side. That makes me.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Okay. Anyway, I just thought we'd ask that. $6.95. Now, text in if you fancy having a chat with us tonight. 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. Has somebody surprised you with a Valentine? Has something gone wrong? Do you hate Valentines? Do you love Valentines? Did you have a pancake? Did you? Can you toss them in the pan, or do you have to flip them? You flip. Yeah. Oh, so you got to do that, haven't you? You got to have the fun of that, haven't you? Don't you? Yeah. Did you have pancakes?
I did. My dad did them.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
He did.
Oh, he's back from his travels then.
My other dad.
Oh, your other dad?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, sorry.
No, other dad is still on his travels.
Is it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I did wonder. $6.95. And remember as well, 6.5 on the most hardness scale. So don't let that pastel tone fool you even. Fuel you. I can't speak.
It could fuel you though.
Oh, yeah. Fool you. They're still hard. Sorry. I can't.
Like creatively fuel you.
Oh, that's a good way to. Oh, like
Yes,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
It's no secret. In 5 minutes' time, we are going to give my favourite chain away, quite frankly, under £10 as a start buy. Bearing in mind, this is 20 inches, not 16, not 18. It's not your run-of-your-mill. It's not your standard. It's something very posh. very sexy, very flash, very sparkly, very desirable, and it is going under £10. It is indeed going under £10 on the show in 5 minutes and counting. Okay, we've still got a good sort of 15, 20 minutes to go on the under £10, so let's get cracking, shall we? Right then, butterflies. Now these are very sparkly. And they've got 2 connectors, one on each wing, okay, so that they sit, and the chain, if you wanted to add, will go around like that. And they're 925 sterling silver. They sparkle because, not just because they've got the lustre of the sterling silver, but because they've also got the sparkle of the cubic zirconia. Very pretty. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? 2 generous loops, one on each wing. Stunning cubic zirconia. Now, if you've been coveting these and thinking, oh, I quite fancy these, and you want to guarantee that you bought them at the best price that anybody on Jewellery Maker has managed to get them for, we're about to make that happen, because it has never been taken to this scarily low price before, young lady. Not complaining, are we? Bearing in mind that price there is for each one of those. So each one of those, actually, if you think about it, is what, £2.99 each? £2.99 each, packed with sparkling cubic zirconia. And I love this because this is a lovely present. Now, Mother's Day, Leah, date please. 11th of March. That's as we're entering towards spring. These are spring butterfly connectors. So could that be the most perfect gift for your mum?
Be lovely, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Be nice with the Amazonite that you just had.
Yeah.
Really
so
lovely.
When you've got connector loops like that, Claire, what would you suggest somebody does with one of those?
Well, you could either put a jump ring, or you could do your, like, if you were doing beading straight onto it, if you didn't want to work with a jump ring, you could do like a beading thread and crimp, couldn't you, straight onto it?
Yeah, of course.
Anything, chain,
So
macrame, cut your cords.
Oh, that's a nice idea, actually. Yeah.
Anything.
That is just lovely, isn't it? So £8.95. That is for all 3 of those butterflies at £8.95. Just fantastic. And never before have they been seen at that price. They're 12mm, solid 95 sterling silver. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. Right, we're still under £10, and one of the most popular strands of jasper ever, the ocean jasper. I love it when, if ever you've seen one of these beautiful programmes with that David Attenborough narrates, like the Blue Planet and Blue Planet 2 that's just been on. They've recently done one with a beautiful sort of, I think they call it a seaweed farm, I think, or something like that. And there's just these huge, long, all different variations and forms and designs of seaweed plants through the ocean. And that's what I think of, and beautifully interwoven with the coral. And that's what I picture when I look at ocean jasper. It is one of the most unique array of tones of gemstones that all beautifully fuse together. It's almost like a harmony of jasper. So if you have, like, in a family, like you think people like the Everly Brothers, the Jackson 5, the Carpenters, any families that sing together, there is a certain way that those tones of voices beautifully, melodically harmonise together because they're all from the same family. And it's the same concept with this gemstone, because it's from that same jasper family. And you've got some really unusual sort of almost teals and light blues and inky blues and beautiful, dare I say, sort of Dijon mustards and greens and caramels and silvers almost and oranges. I mean, really quite a diverse range of colour tones that all naturally blend and fuse together as if they were always meant to be. It's quite bewildering, really, what Mother Nature can achieve. Whoever has just taken the time to message in, my lovely friend Tony, are they natural? Yes, darling, they jolly well are. As natural as you and I, and they are going under, in fact, we've just done it, under a £10 note. For 10mm gemstones. 10mm genuine, natural gemstones. They're glorious, aren't they? Tell you what they go lovely with. How about this incredible strand of labradorite?
That's nice.
No, doesn't. Do you know what? I wasn't sure, but when I picked those up, but my goodness me, isn't that perfection? Those together with the labradorites.
Got blues as well coming off the labradorite.
Oh, it's
lovely.
ridiculous quality strand. It really is, and I'm guessing they're Madagascan. Might be wrong, but we'll find out later because Madagascar. Thank goodness we've got Madagascar, because we get some of the most spectacular gemstones from Madagascar. We really do, and I just think that looks gorgeous together. Now, my lovely friend Tony's managed to get those. Diana's got them, Alison's got them. In fact, Tony's had two. Susan's got them in Devon. Collection West Midlands has got them as well. Can I show you another compliment? Lovely extra treat that I think will complement those beautifully. Look. What do you think about that, Claire?
Yeah, very nice. I'd almost be tempted to space them, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. Whereas the Labrador, I think I'd keep the, sort of do a 2-strand and keep
But
them as
those,
well. But yeah, I'd
intersperse. I agree with you, actually.
That's very nice.
Because it'd give a nice variation of shape, wouldn't it? So round with a rondelle, round with a rondelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Lovely. Now, Tony just said, being greedy tonight. You're not being greedy. Have what you like. We've worked hard, we've earned it. Mirabelle, hi Z, Clarentine, rubies are red, sapphires are blue. I love my gems and JM too. Oh, I like it.
Good, yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day to all. Mwah. Like that,
happy
Mirabelle.
Valentine's
Isn't that lovely?
Day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we love you. Zena, I think you are a gem. Happy Valentine's, ladies. Oh, Sarah, we think you're lovely. Oh, you're lovely. Julie said, happy Valentine's Day, Zena, Claire, and all the crew sending lots of love.
Oh, lots of love back as well.
Lots of love back. Tony says, I had a dozen red roses turn up today at work.
Oh, wow.
Have you checked they're from Simon? Have you just made sure? Because can you imagine if you went home and said, oh, thank you, darling, for the rose, and they were on and said, really? Oh, bit like today when my stepdad was sat next to me and I opened a card and I went, oh, I have no idea whose writing that is, a Valentine's card. And he went, all right. He said, well, have you checked the stamp on? I said, I've just shredded it, the envelope. He went, oh. I said, it looks like it's been written like somebody by an old person. He went, and he looked at me and he went, easy. And I went, oh, was it off you? Yeah. Is it bad that I've had 3 Valentine's cards, but they're all in their 70s?
No.
My dad,
yeah,
my stepdad,
yeah,
and my mate.
That's lovely.
Do you know what? They mean more to me than any of the Valentines I've ever had, because they all know it's my first one on my own. And actually, it's a night, isn't it? You know, it's
well,
nice.
I wouldn't know because I didn't get any.
What? Oh. Yeah, but I'm going to buy you a Valentine drink.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I had a letter from a customer.
I thought you were going to say like a bill then or something.
Yeah,
Did
so
you?
I got very excited.
There
I
you
thought
go
it was
then.
a card, and it wasn't, but it was close.
Are we allowed to say it was off?
A lovely lady called Caroline.
Oh, Caroline, thank you. I'll buy you a Valentine's drink.
Thank you.
Because we love you.
Thanks.
I think Valentine's Day is a nice day just to tell your friends and your family and everybody that you love them.
Yeah.
I really do, genuinely do. I really do. I just think it's a nice excuse. It doesn't have to be romantic. Just tell somebody that you love them. Simple as that. So we love you. We do. All of you. Every last one of you. We've got enough to go around. All the love. Can you believe we are still in under £10 on these black pearls? And they are a black as well. Aren't they gorgeous? Guaranteed to be going under the £10 mark. These would go lovely with those faceted labradorites we've just had. They go great with the turquoise we've got. They go great with all the pearls. I do find that quite almost mildly uncomfortable because we are talking about genuine, organic pearls. And those, if you think about it, would either go lovely with the great big pearls that we had earlier. They sold out. They really did sell out super quick, in seconds in fact. It didn't even last a minute on those other pearls. But also, coming up later, I've got these 4 strands of pearls, all of which will go with these black pearls, every single strand. That's going to come up in a couple of hours' time in our 9 o'clock hour for that fantastic deal on those pearls. Beautiful. I would just like to try, if I may, the multicoloured tourmaline that we've got coming up with those. What do you think for just a subtle blend?
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Very pretty.
I like that.
I like that as well.
I do like that. Very nice.
Very pretty. Very pretty. Got those coming up on the show as well. I'll tell you what, the time is now. We are about to bring you my favourite chain of them all. We shouldn't have favourites, but we do. And it is going under that £10 mark. This is just quickly, how many have we got, hon? 68, first come, first served. You saw how quickly the curve chain went. Get ready. I'm going to give you a heads up. The code, EVIL25. I always remember the code of this because I think it's brilliant. Evil. I am right, aren't I? EVIL25. It's a great name, isn't it? I tell you what. If you are looking to, let's just think for a second. Let's just think. Have you got birthdays and anniversaries, and perhaps a wedding or whatever the gift, whatever the celebration may be? I mean, I've had that many birthdays this week. Oh, I'll tell you what, my two neighbours, Paul and Yvette, he was 60, Yvette, Mark Smith. You've just had your birthday, my birthday. There's been so many birthdays. Linda Brumwell, birthdays galore. I always think, and this is, I find that if I buy cost effectively and I see a deal like the curb chain at £4.95, the Takali going under £10, I will buy these because they're the perfect gift. When you give this gift to somebody, assuming they don't watch Jewellery Maker, they're never going to believe that that has cost you less than £10. Nobody would dream of that. So again, you're giving a gift that doesn't look cheap. I'm not being rude. Sometimes, a classic example the other day, somebody said to me, look what my friend bought, and they were a bit miffed. It wasn't me, thank goodness. Can you imagine if she showed a gift that I bought her? But it was a bit awkward. I would hate to be that friend that was being discussed about going, because it sometimes can devalue a friendship almost. You know what? I know that sounds awful.
Yeah.
But do you know when somebody's put no thought into something? I think you're never going to be accused of not putting thought into a gift when you're given something as beautiful as this. You can see the quality. It screams quality. It's shouting from the rooftops high end. The sparkle, in my opinion, is incomparable to any other, in my humble opinion, to any other chain, because it looks like miniature diamonds encrusted. Obviously it isn't, because it's sterling silver, the way it's crafted, because it's the Italians. The Italians and the Germans are renowned throughout the world for making the best chains on the planet. This is Italian designed, Italian crafted, Italian made, and it even has the Italian name, the Turquoise chain. I mean, it sounds romantic. And it is a romantic necklace, and I promise you, whether you want to go casual, pair of jeans, pair of boots, nice top, you want to go ultra dressy, where you really want to look your best and you stand out, this chain will do both, and that I promise you. And also, I am going to say it, my new favourite length, 20 inch. I'm going to show you, because see, scoop neck, I wear these sort of necks all the time. I think, and with these lovebirds that we've got coming up later, and I just think, now, even on its own look, obviously it's a scoop neck. Now look at that length. Sorry, Adam, I do apologise. Do you not think that that fills the space beautifully? And if you did add like the lovely turtle that we've got coming up later, or the lovebirds, and you or a lovely my friend that I was with today, Katie, had wire wrapped herself. Actually, a design that she was influenced by you. I've got to tell you, she keeps making everything you make at the minute,
lovely.
my friend Katie. Katie Ho.
Oh, lovely.
And she wrapped a Labradorite, how she'd seen you do a demo on air.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that.
Oh, is she well?
She's lovely. We had a Valentine's afternoon tea. And that 20 inch, I tell you now, you're going to love that length. And for me, I've got this in every length that we've done. I've got it in the multicolour, the rose gold plated, the yellow gold plated, the silver. Did you get that as well? 6 left. I bet they sold out in seconds. Yeah, they're incredible. But look at that. Do you see? I mean, it looks really special, doesn't it?
It does, and it's lovely. As you're moving, it's beautiful, really, really lovely. And it's a definite, you know, when you called it a necklace, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
It could be a chain, you could add to it, but it's
You've just
beautiful like
hit
that.
Do you know, Claire's just hit the nail on the head. Sorry to point at you, Claire. Claire's like, what are you pointing at me? Sometimes we say chain, but that is a necklace. And
it's a
you're
definite
absolutely
necklace.
right, because you do not need to add a darn thing to that.
No, it's gorgeous.
I know we're tempted to as jewellery makers. I get that. I get that. No, Becky, I know we're under a tenner. You can beat that. Come on. We need to show the love for our jewellery makers. If we can't do it on Valentine's Day, I don't know when we can. 2.6, do you know what? 2.7 grams of sterling silver. Adam, if any, for all the ladies this evening, Adam, being the only man in the building, I think you should come and blow a kiss on air today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I do, Adam.
Come on, Adam.
Yeah, come on, Ad. Yeah, come on, Ad. Adam is the only man with me, Leah, Amelia, Claire and Becky. It's Valentine's. And I think Adam, who's beautiful inside and out.
He is, isn't he?
Isn't he the
He is
loveliest man?
Yeah, he is.
Honestly, he's adorable. Come here,
He is
you.
lovely.
Come on. Look at this face when he comes on. Look, he's so lovely.
Oh,
Look.
lovely. Oh,
And Arnie, lovely.
I'm nervous.
Isn't he lovely? Thank you. That's a big deal for Adam to do that. Thank you, Adam. He's got all red. Not lovely. I just think it's nice, you know, to have a little kiss blown at us, isn't it? I mean, there's just no way. It's the $7.95. Let's think about it. If you're buying a... Do you know the average price for a birthday? They did some research, whoever did it, for the world. Do you know how much the average price is to buy a present for, like, a friend? Apparently £20 is average what we spend. Now, $7.95, you're lucky to get a bottle of Prosecco. You're going to struggle to get a bottle of champagne. That's going to be out your price bracket. You might get a candle. Might get a little bouquet of flowers from a supermarket. Those are the kind of sort of comparisons you're talking about.
And they're quite temporary things, aren't they?
Yes.
Everything you've described there is
All
a very...
got to use by date.
Yeah.
This is for life. A gift for life. And looks expensive. 2.7 grams. That's bigger than the average weight for the usual 20-inch chain. So really beautifully crafted. That when you move and you see that, especially when the light goes a bit darker, as in a bit more at night time. If you're on a date in a sort of more darkly lit restaurant, you wait and watch that perform. They won't be able to take their eyes off your necklace. Now, the only thing is, I do not need to encourage you to check out $7.95 on that. Everybody's just gone, check out, check out, check out. In fact, I've just got 3 people coming. That's all that's left to check. However, exact number, please, for sweetheart. 21. Left. Sorry. Now, while we're talking about love, Claire Macdonald put a kit together and it's called the With Love collection. What are you laughing at? The best attempt that was. Love. I have 38 chances left. It's been very popular and we'll bring you that for you after this very short break. tune in this Saturday for our spring wedding event. I will be joined by the fantastic Jan Dwyer, and for our deal of the day at 11 a.m. we will have the Bridal Boutique collection. Now, in this collection we are going to have 5 meters of freshwater cultured pearls, sterling silver findings, sterling silver spacers and sterling silver mini heart charm collection as well. The price of the deal of the day kit is going to be fantastic. We have Jan Dwyer, so the jewellery is going to be amazing. She's going to give you lots of inspiration, so you're not going to want to miss this. Please join us this Saturday at 11 a.m.
We're offering an amazing deal that you've never seen before for the month of love. For the first time ever, we want you to bring a friend for free during the month of February. So head over to our workshops page on our website, select any workshop in February and simply enter the code BAFFF1 to secure our amazing one-off offer. From Workshops with Love.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hi, I'm here in my workshop working away and beavering away on some Kanzashi lilies, which are going to be the subject of my new DVD, which we're launching this Friday. I really hope you can join me for it.
Hello.
It's nice that you're here now.
Claire Macdonald on the Late Show. There's a lot of love in this. We've just all been kissing. I've got no lipstick left because I've just put it all over everybody's cheeks.
It's a good day for kissing, isn't
It's
it?
a great day for kissing. I kissed a man called Jack in the garden centre. I'd never met him before.
Did you?
He was cute, man.
Did you?
Yeah.
How exciting.
Man in the garden said, hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Did you get it? Anyway. Now, Claire, firstly, we are about to have the demo of the century. No pressure, Claire. Claire's like, are we?
Who's coming in to do that?
That'll be you. However, now, you were asked to put together a little kit, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
And this is called the... Go on.
Oh, with love, from Claire.
Can I be a bit more sexy, please?
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, not very good with that.
With love from Claire. The idea is you can make a beautiful heart ring.
Yes,
Isn't
you
it?
can, yeah.
And in this kit, well, hello. We have only got this most incredible heart. Swarovski heart, I might add. So you've got the beautiful brand of the Austrian Swarovski there. Stunning.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you don't have to put it into a ring if you don't want to, but the idea is to make this beautiful ring. There is a beautiful drill hole through the actual Swarovski itself. You've got a more sort of mirrored version on the reverse. Okay, and then you've got the beautiful sparkle on the front. It also includes some beautiful silver-plated wire. It also includes a bauble as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then here is the design that we're looking at creating. And that there is the beautiful design that you can make. And I take it all the instructions are in this lovely booklet?
Yes, little step by step.
Yeah, a little step by step. Let's just open it up for you. Oh, okay, so it goes 1, 2... Oh, it's even got from Love with Claire at the bottom. a 10-step design. So if we start there at the front, what a great idea these are.
Very good.
These a lovely gift for somebody?
Yes, yeah. Because it's so comprehensive, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
you know, very concise as well.
Are those your thumbs?
I think my thumbs come into it at one point, but I think
Oh, did you have to have a thumb double?
I think it's Sue's.
Did you have to have a thumb double?
I think so, but then mine sort of sneaks in at the bottom.
It's because she's got a nudity clause.
Yeah.
She has a nudity clause, and we had to get thumb stand-ins. It's part of the clause.
That'd
Big
be
star,
quite
you
good,
know.
wouldn't it?
Big star,
That'd
you
be
know.
quite good.
Nudity clause. So, and they are nude thumbs, clearly. So it keeps going up, joking aside. And what I like, do you know what I like about this? Joking aside, we have not just pictorial, but descriptive instruction.
Yes.
Because I had this very problem with my milk frother, with my coffee machine.
Oh, did you?
I had a sticker on it with a diagram, no word instructions, and I had to go into the coffee shop to get them to teach me how to use my milk frother. Because the description, the visual description was not sufficient. So some people would learn better with written or diagram, or vice versa, or both. I need written. Diagram doesn't just work for me.
I think both, definitely.
I think
yeah.
both's great.
Yes,
Because you cover your odds then as well, don't you? And sometimes you want the word, but you want to see as well. I think this is brilliant. So you get this booklet, which concertina's back into the little booklet, and it's not one of those that you can't fold back. You know, you need like a manual. It just concertina's back. So you get the booklet with the step-by-step editorial and descriptive words. You get the heart bauble. You also get 10 metres of 1 mil and 10 metres of 0.4 mil. So I'm guessing that is it the ring shank would be 1 mil?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the structure for the actual ring itself, for the actual ring shank would be the 1 mil. And then the the 1 mil on the top there, and then underneath is all the wrapping detail.
Yes, so because it goes through the detail of the weave that's on there as well. So yeah, so you weave with the 0.4 onto the 1 mil.
Okay. Does it come in a... Now, can I just ask, does it come in a box? There's a lovely box. Have we got the box? Because I'd like to... Have we got it, the box? Don't know if we have. We'll have a look. Because the lovely thing
Does
is...
it come in a box, does it? Oh, I think it comes in.
It doesn't come in the bauble?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I'm
it
so
comes in.
sorry. No,
so it's
okay,
all
sorry.
like nicely done in the
Oh,
bauble.
so it comes in
yeah,
there?
everything is in there, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so you get the... Oh,
so you get
okay.
everything in there.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's
So it's
even
all
better
in
then,
there.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually better. Oh, I prefer that then. So all that comes actually in the... Oh, that's actually really
it's nice,
lovely.
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I like that even more. Is it really? All that for £10?
Brilliant, isn't it? Really, really good.
I'd have gone double that, wouldn't you? Do you know, I'm not being rude. Don't take this the wrong way. Forget the instructions for a sec and all the experience of Claire, because there's no way she'll get that for a tenner. Forget the 20 metres of wire, if you can. Forget the bauble. I mean, just that for a £9.95 is fantastic. But you've actually got, and that's very kind of you, Claire. You don't mind somebody remaking that design then? That's the idea of it.
Not at all, yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Thank you, sweetheart. So Denise has just said, hello, beautiful ladies. Well, that's a lovely message. Thank you, sweetie. I am sitting making that very ring right this minute.
Aww.
Kiss, kiss. Thank you, Claire. Kiss, kiss.
Oh, thank you.
Can we ask you, Denise, are you finding it easy to follow? Because that'd be nice to know for
Yeah.
anybody thinking about buying this, if you're making it right now. Would you mind being our little guinea pig? Very attractive guinea pig, obviously, but would you mind? Could you just message back in if you
that's
don't mind?
lovely.
Isn't
That's
that
really-
lovely
yeah.
to know?
Yeah, that's
Great.
really good.
Will you send it into the Wall of Fame as well? That'd be nice, wouldn't it,
Yes,
to see it?
yeah, it's lovely.
Or would you like somebody to post it on your page?
Yes, either,
That'd be
yeah.
nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel as a guest designer? when somebody
Really
makes-
lovely,
Does
really
it?
lovely. Yeah. There's been some nice of some DVDs that I've done recently, and it's like it really makes your day. It's lovely.
It's been really flattering.
It's just really nice that people take the time to share it and let you know. It's lovely. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, not lovely. So it's with love, Claire. We'll leave the last... Oh, can I just mention, can you see how many there's left? Now listen to this. Tracy, Chicken Lady, my friend, you're going to want that, trust me. Collector in Renfrewshire, Sandra, oh gosh, Rhea, Lynn, Glenda, there's more in baskets than there's available. And the last two people have just bought on telephone. Oh, you smell ever so nice.
Oh, thanks. I had a special Valentine's shower.
that time of the year. Certain points in the year when we know Claire's going a bit fresh.
Christmas, birthdays.
Yeah, Christmas, birthdays. Full moon.
Oh, don't know about that.
Oh. Lynn, Ria, Sandra, collector, Tracy, those of you collectors coming in as well. I've only got 8 left. I'd also like to say, Claire, thank you so much because it was your design. We put the kit together, and this down to Claire and what she asked for.
And it's lovely when we get the chance to do that because it's sort of, it's exactly what we want. Yeah, yeah.
And who doesn't not want what
good.
they want? Does that make sense? That didn't make sense, did it?
And it's nice to know that when people buy it that they like it as well. So that's really good.
Well, has Denise messaged back in? Oh, we want to. You don't have to. I bet she's sitting there thinking, I've already messaged him once. I'm too busy making. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's good to have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah. Good for you, Claire McDonald. You're ace.
Thank you.
Ace, you are. Right then, can I still mention, coming up later, we've got the most incredible, we've got some real on and gone cheeky deals, haven't we? Yeah. We've got the pearls, the 4-stranded pearls, we've got the turquoise. Oh, I've got to just show it. Now this is...
He is lovely. I haven't seen him before. He's so lovely.
I have the last 40... Now, I bought this for my... Oh, I hope she's... Actually, she won't be watching. I bought this for my brother to give to his girlfriend because they've got a real-life turtle called Trevor.
Oh.
In their tank, in their kitchen, so I had to buy this. Do you know what? The sheer size of the actual Baltic amber in the body, the fact that it is carved to look like the turtle's shell. I love his feet. I love his little tail. I love his eyes. He's got so much personality. Let me just put my hand behind so you can see. This beautiful turtle. It's the only one that we do. So there's no other ones available. I have the last 46 chances that are going to swim out this door today. And they're so cute when they swim. So cute. Now the turquoise, 10mm rounds. They are sensational. That is coming up in 50 minutes. All right? 50 minutes only.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Incredible. Absolutely. When are we going to do the turtle, Sweet Pea? After the demo, yeah? Okay, after Claire's demo. I've swum with 100-year-old turtles.
Have you?
Dived, yeah, in the Maldives.
Wow.
Best experience of my life.
Were they huge?
Yeah, massive. Weren't allowed to touch them, but they were things of incredible beauty. So majestic.
I bet.
100 years old.
That's amazing, isn't it?
100 years old. They told me to give their regards to Linda. Hello, Linda.
Mwah. Lovely, Linda.
Right then, these kits.
I know, fabulous,
These
aren't they?
kits, lady.
Fabulous.
It's incredible. I'll do the Swarovski. Can I put those over
Yes,
there, darling? Do you
certainly.
mind, sweetie?
Absolutely, you can.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to show you what's coming up because it's phenomenal. Oh, have we? Okay, we've only got 92 of this incredible kit. 90. I'll tell you what, Claire, as well. Can you turn that to that camera just so we can see it?
A bit?
Just face on as well, if that's all right, girls. There you go. Just so we can see both the side view.
Is that better?
Oh, look at that. If you don't mind the pun, love it.
Ah.
Love it. I've got to ask, how long did that take?
It took a good day.
What?
I didn't
A
go
day?
out. Yeah, I didn't go out. I didn't speak to anybody. I didn't really move.
You did that in a day?
Yeah, but I sat and it was like I'm talking like a 12-hour.
A labour of love.
Yeah, but that's sort of project like that. It is though, isn't it? It's
Claire, it's incredible.
You sit and you go through it and.
I'm just thinking, you know, when the bride walks down the aisle and they're given those things to carry. There's a special word for it, isn't there? And you could use
but
those.
That's a lot of sort of, you know, when I say I don't really sell very much jewellery, it's often those sort of things that I do sell.
Pieces. That's what a lovely
that's what
idea.
I usually gift if friends of mine get married. So
that is incredible. Goodness gracious me! And you'd be talking well into the 3 figures on something like that, wouldn't you?
I think you probably would with the work that goes into it. Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely idea! So I'm thinking bridal commissions.
But also, and so I do them for you know, when babies are born, things like that. So, you know, gifts like that.
Prom as well?
Yeah, I mean, it can be, because you can personalise it, or you can put whatever you want on it. It can be for anything, can't it? Anniversaries, whatever you'd like.
Engagements.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, really, I mean, I know we call it a wreath, but it doesn't have to be the word wreath. It's just that beautiful emblem, symbol.
Yes.
And, well, I'll tell you what, we are delighted by this. I'm going to bring this over because it's just the most... And this kit is... Everything in these two kits is everything we need to recreate this design.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, it's a very thorough kit.
Yeah.
And it's for that reason. So much so, we're even giving you fairy lights. I know. First time I've ever seen fairy lights on Jewellery Maker. Beautiful, battery-operated fairy lights are actually in this kit as well. So 20 fairy lights on there, LED lights, battery operated, in that string of fairy lights. This has just made my day. Having
Brilliant,
this in your
aren't
kit.
they?
What
Absolutely
a lovely
brilliant, yeah,
idea.
yeah.
And because they're LED battery driven, you can just keep changing those, and you've got those, and they're lovely, perfect. So you've got that for you. Also, obviously you can see a lot of the design is made up of fantastic wire. So if I just bring you the wire, copious amounts, of course. If I pop, oops-a-daisy, there is a lot in this kit, sorry. Right then, so we have got in the wire here at the front, we have got, and I'll read them out to you, 100 metres of the rose gold coloured silver plated wire in 0.25 mil. 50 metres, goodness gracious me, 50 metres of the rose gold plated in the 0.4 and 50 metres in the 0.6. So in that stack alone, you've got 200 metres. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
That is a lot. And then over here, in the beautiful, gorgeous pearl-coloured wire, which everybody adores, 10 metres in 0.4, 10 metres in 0.8, 10 metres in 1 mil. So 30 metres there in the pearl-coloured wire. Is that okay? Go on, am I okay? Am I right?
Yes, I think so, yeah. And I think you might get, like, the heavier gauge as well. You get a heavier gauge? Have you got a...
I've got 0.4, 0.8 and 1 mil I've got here. Yeah, I've got, so there's 0.4, 0.8 and 1 mil I've got there. Do you think it's something different then, Claire?
I think you might get a 1.5, just a heavier gauge as well.
Can we check this, because I've not got this in any of my details and we need to get this right. So let's just confirm, 100 metres of 0.25 mil in the rose gold coloured silver plated copper wire. 50 metres in the 0.4, 50 metres in the 0.6, so that's 200 metres there. And at the moment we're showing 10 metres of 0.4, 10 metres of 0.8, 10 metres of 1 mil. So we're just going to check about the heavier gauge with Claire in a moment, with the system, if that's okay, Claire?
Yes,
just to make sure.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're giving the right information. You get the fairy lights. Now the fairy lights, I just wanted to mention, 20 LED battery operated string fairy lights, which I'm so excited about.
They are lovely, aren't they?
They're so cute. And then, oh gosh, I don't even know how to physically get to all this, because there's rose petals everywhere. There's Mayuki seed beads everywhere. So in the seed beads, my lovelies, we have got, if I show you these here. Okay, so if I pop those to the front there so we can see.
They're wonderful colours, aren't
they? Oh, they're gorgeous. They're so complementary to one another. So if I show you these just in front of you, and I'll explain what you get, because you also get 5 tubes of treats here. So we have got Mayuki Delica Crystal AB in the size 8. We've got the Delica in the Duracoat Galvanised Dark Berry in size 8. We have got the Galvanised Dark Berry in size 6. The galvanised silver beads in size 6, the silver-line crystal seed beads in size 6 as well. And as you say, Claire, the fact that you've got 2 tubes of the Delicas, if I just turn those around so you can see in the size 8 look, the fact that you got the size 6s as well, which are nice and chunky. We don't see the 6s very often.
No, they are lovely, aren't they? I think when they're that sort of size, they do make a big statement, don't they?
They really do. And you've got the fact that in the Delica crystals as well, you've got the Aurora Borealis as well to give you that rainbow tone of colours. They're really, really pretty, aren't they?
I mean, I didn't use anywhere near all of them at all.
I'm not surprised.
You could sort of do that, the wreath, certainly with the seed beads.
Yeah.
And a lot of the wire over and over again.
And I've spotted in your design that we've got Swarovski coming up as well. So we've got a whole kit of Swarovski to add in there as well. But the fact that we've even given you fairy lights, you must have been so happy.
I know, they are. They're lovely lights, and they're a lovely brightness, but they're also so easy to use because the little pack is so discreet. So you can really, because it's so
Tuck it
thick,
away, can't you?
Yeah.
It's all right, darling.
It's very, very easy to sort of
hide
away.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, it's like if you're like me and you've got a lovely light, sort of lighty up garland for your hearth or things, you want a small battery pack.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And normally they're quite large, so actually that slimline battery pack is really, really, Claire. We've got to that point in the nightclub or in the meal when suddenly we look even more attractive. And the light's gone down.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yeah. So Adam's just look at him, any excuse to turn the light down with the ladies. So, yeah, lovely slimline package. And then this what I like as well, can I show you? Nice lovely shape to them, aren't they? Like your average LED lights, are they? They've got a really pretty shape.
And I think they do work perfectly with the wire work because they just get lost into. So all you're seeing is that lovely glow of the lights within the wire work.
So just to confirm, we are showing 200 metres of the wire in the rose gold colour. We're showing 30 metres in the pearl colour. And we are seeing 5 tubes of the seed beads, including 2 of the delicas, and the fairy lights. We will bring you the Swarovski in a moment, and then you've got everything you need to start this incredible project. Becky, if you can give us your very best deal, my darling girl. There are only... Oh, my word. Can I tell you now, we have taken 25% off the kit price that we agreed earlier with the team. $39.95. We've taken 25% off, so we've slashed a quarter off. And that, I mean, bear in mind, that was the sell price we were going to go to, so we've had to really work hard to do that for you. Because you know what? Claire has taken so much time, such a labour of love, so much effort, and she's thoroughly enjoyed this kit. But our attitude is, if our guest designer is going to put that much time and commitment and effort into a piece, the least we can do, as a team here at Jewellery Maker, and to encourage you to want to make this incredible piece, you can tweak it a little bit, of course. You haven't got to copy it exactly, have you? And a handmade piece like this is never going to be identical, is it? But we want to make that a real, genuine opportunity. So there are 230 metres of wire. There are 5 tubes of Mayuki, including 2 delicas, and the galvanised silver ×2, which is normally more expensive, and the fairy lights thrown in for a bit of je ne sais quoi.
It's incredible.
So, yeah, so 92 there were. You've nearly had half the amount of the kits already. So that's how quickly those kits are going. Nearly half. In fact, I'm approaching half already. So Mary, Collector, Christina, you're going to need to check out quickly. Tracy in Suffolk, Jane and Steve, I've never seen a kit go so quickly. Susan in Merseyside, Susan in North Yorkshire. I've got people Malta. Cheryl, I've got Dawn, I've got Jill, I've got Pat Chesney, I've got Rita, I've got Karen, Philippa, Joyce, Sharon, Julie, Caroline, Collector, Caroline, Kathleen. I can't keep up with you. Oh, here's trouble. Flirtastic, Claire Macdonald, you are amazing. It's truly beautiful watching you from... Oh, she's not well.
She's not, bless her. She's really not very well.
Oh, Fleur.
She's a poor girl.
Oh, Fleur.
She's not well.
Watching you from my sick bed, love to you both, Fleur. Oh, bless you. I've got a confession to make as well, Fleur. I got given a card earlier, and Sam said, in the production office, Sam said, oh, I've got a card for you, and I opened it up, and he went, hello, Fleur, and I went, it's for Fleur. I opened it accidentally. I didn't read it, so I don't know who it's from, but I got given it, and they said it was for me, so I didn't look. I just opened it, and it went, hello, Fleur. Sorry. So if you get a card that's been opened, I did open it, but I didn't read it. I just saw your name, Fleur, and I gave it straight back.
Oh, and get well soon.
Yeah, get better soon.
Lovely girl.
Poor lady.
Yeah.
Now that pack, she must be ill because she just paid you a compliment.
I know, yeah. You can tell she's not on form.
You can tell she's not well.
Yeah.
She's not well. Right then, as I said, oh my goodness me, Collector in County Kildare, in Kildare, Susan in North Yorkshire, Susan in Merseyside, Jane and Stephen, Tracy, Christina, Collector, Mary, you've got to be quick. I've got people. I've had 2 people so far buy 2 of that deal. It's so extraordinary. I mean, quite frankly, for 230 metres of wire, we're doing a good price
Yeah,
there.
brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And then if you think about the seed beads, I mean, let's say what, £3, £4, £5 a chew, 3, 6, 9, 12, 50. There's at least £15 to £20 worth of seed beads there. And fairy lights.
I know.
I think that's the first time we've ever had fairy lights on Jewellery Maker, isn't it?
I had it for my Christmas wreath.
Oh, did you?
I
Oh,
did.
sorry.
No, that's,
Sorry,
no,
that's-
but,
sorry,
so
I
they're,
didn't know.
they are very good to use and to work with.
Yeah,
brilliant.
they're so lovely. I'll tell you what we'll do. Why don't we let you check out the wire kit with the fairy lights? And I think we're all desperate to see some demo, aren't we? Yeah. And then over half has gone now of the kit. Can I ask you to start, Claire, because that's what we're all waiting for,
absolutely.
quite frankly.
Right.
And then, we're down to, as I said, we had 92, we're less than half. Let's have a demo.
Okay, so we're going to start off and I'll show you how to make some of the components. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce it down because you get so many different gauges of wire in there.
Yeah.
If doing sort of a big wreath is not your cup of tea, you can do this and sort of reduce it down.
Scale it down.
Yeah, so that's what I've done for the demo.
Okay.
So you can see, so there's potential to make jewellery with the same sort of
let me move that.
techniques
Sorry,
and
sweetheart.
designs. Sorry.
Bearing in mind, you've got Swarovskis galore coming up, but we'll do that in a bit. So have I got enough space there?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, because I think I've
know
got
what
my
she's like.
guidelines here.
Okay.
And I do like to
So I'm just going to make sure that, okay.
spread out a bit. So we'll start off. So if we have a little look, this is what we're going to start to. So if we have a look on here, so you can see there. So this is, we're going to make the smaller version of it. So we're going to look at the different components. So we're going to start off and we're going to make these sort of the little circle bits out of the copper wire. Okay.
Yep.
So a starting point with those. So on the larger wreath, I've worked with the 0.6. For this, when I've scaled it down, I've worked with the 0.4. Okay. So I'm going to start off, and I'll just show you how to make one of those. So I'm working on the. So yeah, you can really see them there on that shot, just how because they make up the bulk of the sort of the texture of the wreath. So I've started on I've got my, this is from like the deluxe gizmo, so it's the smallest one. You can absolutely work on if you've got a standard gizmo.
Or the professional one.
Yeah, anything,
Okay.
and either.
Because you get the different size crank rods anyway, don't you?
Yes, you do. But with this one, so we're going to work on the smaller one. So I'm going to be turning away from me. So I've got I've anchored on, and I'm going to start turning away. Now I don't need to do. Oh, if I just get that little tail out of the way. I don't need to do a full one for this. So I'm just going to let that sort of go free and start to turn. So I'm just going to probably do about half of this. So I'm going to do a single gizmo.
Oh, that's quick, Claire.
Yeah, well, I mean, with this, I have made quite a few, as you can see for the.
You've got the technique, you've got the rhythm.
Yeah.
While
So-
Claire's doing that, can I just mention?
Yes.
Kit's nearly gone. 13 left. I just don't want it to be unlucky for some. I know we're all going to be watching Claire, but there's.
It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful kit.
This kit has been the talk of the business for a week. Everybody's been talking about this kit.
It's been lovely to work with, lovely. And I think when you see a kit, and you know, when you see a kit and see there's a project, but also you can see so many variants on it as well.
Yeah.
So you could do, you know, there's an awful lot you could do with it.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm going to leave it at that now. So I've probably got just over half.
Okay.
So I've got my single gizmo. So I'm going to just trim off there, and I'm just going to take that off. So pop that down. So when you're doing your gizmo, if you can work with your wire either on the floor or in your lap, that's a lot better because then it won't get tangled up as much.
Oh, okay, that's a good tip.
So I've got my single gizmo there. So I'm going to just take the 0.4 and go back through. So I've gone all the way through that coil, and I'm going to join up the ends there.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick up. There's something missing, isn't there? There's no macrame board. That's what it is.
I
Weird.
was wondering why, but I thought you decided not to have one.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
So I'm going back through. So again, so I've like anchored on, and because I'm turning away from me, so I'm going across the mandrel there. So I'm just going to do a couple of turns, and that locks it in place. And now I'm going to start and do my double. So
I love that effect.
It's really good. It makes lovely spaces. So you can see, even if you weren't going to, you know, make the wreath. That's a lovely, it's a really nice spacer to work like that.
Do you know that's one of my favourite things, the double gizmo like that?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is very, very good.
I love it.
So, I'm now going to snip that off here. So we don't need that.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks very much.
As if by magic, Claire.
Thank you. Oh, what a look.
Nice
Brand
fresh
new.
one. Nice fresh one for Claire.
I'll try not to dirty it. Right, here we go. So I've got the little the double bit here. So I'm just going to snip that off there. So what you've got now is, so like I say, so on the bigger wreath,
yeah,
I'd worked with the 0.6. So I've done exactly the same, but with a 0.6. Okay, so
yep.
I'm going to take the, so I've got my 0.4 now. I'm going to take that, so I'm going up through
yep.
the gizmo and out the other end. And I should get the end, and so I want to make a little loop. So I'm going to straighten that out, and I'm going to go back through. So make sure that it goes all the way back through. So you can see it's going to start to make a little
okay,
loop.
yeah.
So just so that I get a neater loop, I'm going to take one end and I come out, and I can come out wherever it decides to. Oh, it's not coming out, look.
It's because you're on live telly.
Yeah.
They like to
Bring it out
misbehave,
like
Claire. It
that.
makes it more fun for everybody. Everybody other than you. As you're trying to make it come out.
Oh, look, it's not. It doesn't want to pop
It
out.
will.
Let me try the other
I'll tell you
side.
what. Let's not watch.
Yeah, don't watch. No one
If we
watch.
don't watch, honestly, as soon as you take the camera off a guest designer, it's as if the wire knows it's not in view. So the
Oh, there we go.
do you see? Every time. Anne said, hiya, what a lovely project, Claire. It's stunning. That's from Anne in John
thank
O'Grady.
you. Thanks, Anne.
We've got another one.
Thank you.
Oh, Denise said about the ring with the With Love collection. I don't know if we've got any left. The With Love from Claire collection at $9.95. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's good to know.
There's 5 left. I didn't catch the message when you took it off. Sorry, I didn't read it. Sorry, darling. Hi again. Yes, it's very clear and easy to follow. That was the step-by-step instruction. That's nice to know,
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
really good to know.
There are 5 left, did you say? Sorry of that, at $9.95. 5 of those With Love from Claire kits. That's it. That's all we've got left. Good luck. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Sorry, Claire.
That's okay. So
it worked though, didn't it? Coming off camera.
Thank you. Thanks very much for that. So you can see, so all I've done, I've gone all the way around on the inside and then just come out wherever, either side. So if you can try and get it so that it's, and it will sort of come out eventually, but you're going to keep those tails on because that's what you're going to anchor it on with, onto the framework. So what I've done with mine, if we have a little look,
Yeah.
I've done, so I've got 1,
Oh, that's lovely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yeah, so I'm going to add in another one here. Yeah, so I've got the heart shape.
balance, yeah.
So if we have a look now how we're going to create this little the little framework. So you do that, and it will obviously depend on how large you make them and what gauge of wire. So you can see that's going to sit like that. So
Okay.
if I just move on to the next stage. So now I'm going to work with the 1 mil.
Okay, great. In the kit.
In the pearl. Yeah. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail, and you can just. It's a good noise, isn't it? Can you hear the noise?
Yeah.
There we go. So
You're easily entertained, aren't you?
I am.
It's good, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think it's
it's a
good because you
good
get a lot
job,
of
isn't
joy from simple things, don't you? I'm the
Yes,
same.
I do.
I'm exactly the same.
I do. So I'm going to look at this. So I'm going to probably go here. So at this sort of size, I'm probably going to look at, if you can see like the label. So at this sort of size, I'm going to work probably around that. So whatever that is.
So you could
What
use
do you
that as a
reckon
little
that is?
measurement, couldn't you?
You could do, yeah.
Do you want me ruler? Do you want
Should
me
we see
ruler,
what
Claire?
that is? Yeah.
What am I measuring?
What's the diameter there? Yeah. It's about 6.
About 6 centimetres. About
yeah.
6, yeah, between 6 and 6.5 centimetres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you can do as well is sort of if you make a few of the these little components, and
Yeah.
then you can always sort of add in afterwards. So I'm just going to start to follow that around. So when I've got a few of them, I'm just going to take tail like that, so it's just starting to lock it in place. Okay, so now I'm going to take, so if I just take this little bit here, I'm going to snip this off. Now I got this technique from doing, have you ever done like I went to go and make, it was like a willow workshop. So, everybody that went to the willow workshop, they made like a joint, have you ever seen willow coffins?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely beautiful, like real like works of art they were. But you do like willow weaving. Ooh. So all I'm doing now with this, so I've got the tail, so I've got the ring, and I'm just bringing that through and going through and trying to get it so it's reasonably neat and it's very strong.
I'm going to be really stupid. Which component's this bit for?
So this part is the actual frame.
Just checking.
Okay.
Yeah. That
little bit there. But at the moment, it's a round shape. So
that's what was throwing me, Claire.
You could. So like if you look at like my Christmas wreaths, things like that, you could keep it as a round. So what we want to do, I'm just going to bring that in as well. So I'll go the other way with that. So we'll get that. So now that's very, very strong. So that's a good base. And I'll just nip that in there.
Can I have a feel?
Yes.
Do you mind? See, it's actually a lot more solid than it looks.
Yeah.
Even. Really, thank you. I just wanted to have a feel. Really solid.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my chain nose pliers, and I'm just going to grip and make a point. So I'm just making a point like that first. Okay, so I'm going to go opposite now and start to bring in. So you can see, as I sort of bring that in, again, took that out of the way. So I'm going to again push in.
That was easy to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you're just making the two V's and sort of one opposite each other. And that's where you can really, put your mark on it. So you could make it sort of a much more elongated heart if you want. I prefer the rounder.
Could I just mention as well, we're popping on screen the wire coiling gizmo, the deluxe wire coiling gizmo, so that brilliant. You do have the top. And I'll tell you what, all of our guests is on is pretty much, I thought, almost without exception, rave about the gizmo.
Yeah,
it's an essential part of your gang, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah. So we're going to pop that on the screen for you. What's your price, Becky? Yeah, go on.
Brilliant.
$7.95 for the deluxe wire coiling gizmo. You will love it.
And I've used that in the
Christmas DVD as well, haven't you?
Yes, but I've used it also in the second kit as well.
Oh, great!
So it's a brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
So in the demo that Claire's going to do in the 9 o'clock hour as well, she'll be using that. So brilliant that we've got it on air.
Yeah, absolutely need that as well. Shall I show that as well?
Yeah, can we have a little glimpse? Can you reach?
Because you can see, it's such a good tool, such a good tool.
Oh,
so yeah, it's brilliant, really, really good.
Could I just mention as well? Yes, that is one of 2 huge kyanite cabochons in Claire's
beautiful.
kit.
So beautiful.
Oh yeah, beautiful piece of work, Claire.
So you've got your
base.
You've got your base there. Okay. So what you're going to do now, if I move to that one, is, and you can work all the way around to do that. So you can see, so that's the base that we've got there. So I've got now, so that's the last one, and I'm going to have that, so that's going to go across here. So again, you'd sort of pop it on, and we've got the 2 tails there, so I can just bring these through, push it through like that, and I'm going to just anchor those on. So we've got our base, and I'll do the same on this one now. So that is the first layer.
Yeah.
And it's entirely up to you whether you make all of the different components first. What I tended to do is I made sort of probably, I tend to think of them in layers. So I make maybe a few layers and then go on to the finer details. So really you've got 2 layers there.
Because also if you do make all the similar components at the same time, you get into a rhythm.
You do.
And you get quicker,
absolutely.
Don't you?
Yes, you do. So with the, especially I found that, so doing the gizmo, so I'd do all the single gizmos, do all those, then go and do the double ones. So I can just snip that off there. So we've
Have
now
you got a dog called Gizmo?
I have, yes, yes.
Has he been in trouble?
He's a stinker.
Oh.
He is a stinker.
Okay, we're not going to mention Gizmo then. Awkward. Sorry,
Yeah.
Gizmo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think whether, I don't think I left the, they won't be watching now. I don't think I left the telly on. I think I left the radio on for them.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes if they've been good, I leave there so they can watch. But there we go. So we've got the we've got the base. So it's pretty nice.
See,
like
I'm
that,
not being,
isn't
I was
it?
going to say, I'm not being rude. That doesn't actually need anything else.
No, this is the beauty of doing something like that and having it in these layers. It's entirely up to you
How mad you
wherever
go.
you stop. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay. So that's our first 2 layers. Okay.
Lovely.
So are you doing?
Shall I do those while you get ready for the next
is
bit?
that
Shall we do
all right?
that? While Claire
Thank
gets
you.
ready? Because she needs time to get ready, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, she's
I
done
do.
that, yeah. So I'll tell you what then. Claire said, could I have a few, well, 168 if I'm not mistaken. Swarovski, we went, oh, greedy. Why not? Why not? And quite frankly, when this lady asks for something to make something so exquisitely beautiful, she's going to get it. So we're going to give you so many glorious, if you don't mind me saying, Swarovski. Excuse me, because I've hurt my finger. And we're going to. These are your fabulous, chunky, fancy pear Swarovski, 14 by 10 mil. Good news is you don't just get one. You can have 2. You can have 2 of them. I'm going to get my tweezers because you got some big. The biggest ones we do, aren't they?
I know, they're beautiful.
Wowza. We're only giving you the rarely seen, absolutely gigantic 8mm. There's 24 of those. Crystal. And what I like about it as well, instead of, we've gone for the pure clear crystals.
Yes, yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
To give that lovely sharp, crisp, glacial, fabulous, wonderful faceting in the 8mm. And you get 24 of those. Then when we go, because you've got all the different sizes. It's a lovely parcel, this. Very bridal again, isn't it?
It is, incredibly, yeah.
Very bridal.
Yeah.
And then in the 6mm, we're going to give you 48 again of the clear crystal, 48 of those. And the good news is we're also going to mix in the 4mm. So there's 48 of the 4mm, but this time we're adding in the rainbow because we're going to add in the Aurora Borealis in the 4mm, 48 of those. And just because we can, we're going to give you the 4mm in one of my favourites. I think a lot of us love this. It's that rose gold shimmering lustre in the 4mm, rose gold bicones. 48 of those. Now, if I add those up in my head, that's, or I look on the screen because it's easier, 168 Swarovski there, Claire. Now that is not to be sniffed at, is it, young lady?
It's not, and there is a lot there.
Yeah.
A lot, goes a long way.
It doesn't it just? So 108, oh, can I just, sorry, 168 of these, 2 of these, 24 of the 8mm, 48 of the 6mm in the clear crystal, 48 of the 4mm in the Aurora Borealis crystal, and 48 of the 4mm in the rose gold as well. So 168 Swarovski there. And we're going to take them under 30. $27.95. That is a really
Gorgeous.
generous Swarovski. Just the most incredible amount. 168 sparkling Swarovski, and you haven't parted with more than 30 pounds.
I think it's the most that I've ever had in a kit.
Lovely to see the 8mm.
Yes.
I mean, the 6mm's a treat, but the 8mm.
Yeah.
I can count on one hand the amount of times I've seen those on air live on Jewellery Maker. No, I really can.
They're sort of like standalone earrings, aren't they?
Absolutely.
On a head pin. Just,
yeah.
One of
Totally.
them. Yeah.
First person to check out, Angela, has had 2. And do you know what, Angela? Very savvy buying there, young lady. Very savvy indeed. $27.95. How many of the kits have we got? Do you know, actually, because we know how popular, when we can take all of those 168 with such variety, you know, your rose gold, your 4mm, your 4mm, your 6mm, your 8mm, your 14 by 10mm and the chunky ones, we know that was going to be popular. So we've actually given us a reasonable number of those. So filly boots, quite frankly, on that Swarovski. And whether you want to work on Claire's design, whether you're talking about bridal, whether you just love, or heart Swarovskis, I know a lot of guest designers say, at that price point, that is, and we don't limit you, we don't restrict you, we don't sort of say, look, we know that's such a good deal, we'll give you a maximum of 2 per customer. We don't do that. You can have as many as you like. So well done. Congratulations. The 4mm, 6mm, 8mm, massive chunky pear drops as well in there. Oh, excuse me, I do apologise. Sorry. Sorry, Claire.
It's all right.
Sorry, sorry, just thought you, sorry.
Good little...
Thank you. There's a little frog, I'm not ill. Something definitely caught there, sorry about that. So yeah, £27.95, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. They are flying out at that price point, so well done. So Claire, are you ready for us to come back to you, lovely lady?
I am. So if we look at our next...
It's like you've made your own fairy lights.
Yes, but you see, that's why these work wonderfully, because they're almost like, they act like a spotlight on the fairy light, so they magnify it. So so we've got our little, this is going to be our next layer. So if I just open this up so you can see how we're going to do this. So again, use really useful techniques for so you're going to do your little tiara twists.
Okay, brilliant.
There, okay.
Yep.
So again, with this one, I've worked on the smaller size, and you can still see how beautiful that is. You know, when you work on with the larger ones, so if you're going to scale up and do it on the wreath, I've worked with the larger bicones. So to do that, I'm going to work with the 0.4.
Okay.
And I've got that. So what I've done, I've threaded on the bicones onto the wire. So I haven't cut anything off, still got it on the reel, and I've got the, oh, I was thinking, what's that then?
It's your hearts.
So I've threaded them all on. Okay, so I'm going to just start off and show you how you can work with that. So I'm leaving a little bit of a tail on there, and this is just your standard tiara twist. So I'm going to grip the bicone and sort of splay that out just a little bit so I get a nice tight twist. So it's entirely up to you how, obviously, however many twists you do is going to how tall is going to sort of stand proud. And you can, there's absolutely nothing, you know, because it's still very malleable to move that around. So I'm going to start to, and all I've done is I've just left a bit of a gap. So I haven't done it so that they're very close. So I've probably left a couple of, a few centimetres in between, and I'm just going to bring that and then twist again. So I'll keep going like that.
Very handy technique to learn that, isn't it?
It's very useful, and you can, you can do lots of, your hair combs, fascinators, things like that, especially for brides. It's, very useful. So I've worked my way along and done a length like that. Okay. So what I would probably say now at this sort of point when we're starting to get the different layers, what I wanted to do is, and I'm not going to put them on here. I'll talk through because obviously the size-wise of these. But you can see this is a it's a malleable wire. So, but what I want to do is hide as much of it as I can, and it's very easy to hide. But it's thinking about the layers that I want. So before I start putting loads on, I'm going to put the lights on now, because then they'll get hidden as I start putting the other layers on. So
they're they're embedded.
Yes, yeah. So if you're going to make the wreath itself, at this point now where you've got you've got the two layers, so you've got the base, and then you've got the little sort of like the rosette bits, then I put the lights on. Okay?
Yeah.
And when you're thinking about that, so what I tended to do is I've had the little the battery bit down here, just sort of sits very nicely, and I know that I can create something, whether you choose to do the bird or a flower, and I've got something nice and a heavier weight down here that's gonna cover it. Okay. So, and to just all you're going to do is, I counted, I think there's 20 lights, and I tried to do it so that it was so I've got like 10 and 10 and probably sort of a couple more down here. Okay, but you can and all you're going to do is you're going to work it in the same way as twisting it round. So, because that's all it is really, it's just exactly the same as this, but they're the lights. So I've got my next layer. And I'll start to do this. So I'm going to again start in and anchor on. So there is a little bit of that you want to get it so that it looks quite haphazard, but actually it's quite even. So if you're working with 20 or so, then try and get it so that you've got an even mix across. So not that you've done very tight wraps all the way around. at the very beginning, and then you're left with a very, very sparse area here.
Okay.
So sort of count them up. So if we were working with, say, 20 and we got 10, we're going to just start, so you know that you need to get your 10 to about here, and then you should be okay working round.
Okay.
So I've just popped that in, so I'm just going to trim that off there so it doesn't get in the way as we're working. And just take your time with this. Like I say, you know, I'm doing it very quickly now. The actual thing took me, you know, like I say, it was a day's work. So because if you're going to sort of like push it too much and too quick, then it's quite intricate, so you don't want it to catch. So all I'm going to do is just keep going through. Now, as I'm doing it, I can angle these because I've got that sort of that centimetre or so, and I can manipulate them and move them round.
Yep.
So I'm just going to carry on and bring that, keep going.
Well, while you do that, now you said earlier when you came in, you said actually you're not going to have time to do it all, but if we popped on the last few copies of your Christmas wreath DVD, a lot of the techniques are on there.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, they are. They are.
Now, we don't have many left, unfortunately, because obviously Claire's one of our... How long have you been with us, Claire? Guest designer-wise?
Oh, about 3.5 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years. Very popular, our lovely Claire. And so there aren't many of the Christmas wreath DVDs left, but we've popped it on because... So a lot of the techniques that we're talking about that you could add into or add to, and again, there's the battery pack again with the fairy lights, the tiara twist again that you've just seen. So a lot of these techniques would be ideal to buy along with this design and this kit.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you have bought the kit, I'll put a H on there. If you have bought the kit and you would like to learn all these different techniques and you'd like to have a tutorial that you can keep going back to rather than a live show. Yes, we have the shows reissued on YouTube, but nice to have a physical DVD, and you like to have the physicality of it. I know I certainly do. And you can learn at your own pace instead of feeling rushed. Then that DVD is perfect for you for these techniques to go along with this kit. And that's why Claire mentioned, could we just put the last few chances in the show tonight? So it's coming up for you there. The Christmas wreath DVD gives you the chance to make these beautiful flowers, these beautiful leaf designs, and incorporate the actual fairy lights and the tiara twists and things. So, yeah. Anything else you want to add to that, or have I covered it?
I think that's it. Thank you. That was, very, brilliant.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to take me on tour with you?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would, yes. I would.
Fleur said, no, that's my job. It's my friend. So Christmas wreath DVD, $4.95. It's peanuts, isn't it? Quite frankly, for what you get. Hours tuition with this lady and the experience and the tuition. It's incredible value for money. It really is. Bear in mind. Oh, sorry. How many of the DVD did we have left? Right. Half the availability of the last remaining few of that. I don't know if I doubt we're doing any more reruns of this DVD. So once they are gone, they're gone. All right. So you've got about 30, 40 chances left to get that DVD, and then it's gone. Lost to us forever. Almost a bit sad, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, it's good though, isn't it, that then people can create them and in their own time. Yeah. So you can see again, like how as you start to add in the layers, and if you imagine, so we've got we've got lights on that as well. So so it's really nice, just like that.
I like that, just like that.
Yeah. And it's a very, very now three-dimensional object, isn't it? So, you imagine that on your door, or I tend to like hang them off. I have them on most of the doors at home.
I was going to say bedroom door, I think. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
so there we go.
Or bed frames.
Yes.
So, like if you've got like a guest bedroom, or
shabby chic, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, when you think about it, there's so many ways you could use these, isn't there? So many. It's just lovely.
So the next
I'll be living them everywhere, I would.
Well, you can. That's the thing, though. Once you sort of like worked out how to create, you can. I've done a heart one here. You can make any shape you like. Yeah. You've
just had a lady come in from Texas. Hello,
wow.
Susan. Your DVD's on its way to Texas. Wow!
Brilliant.
How cool's that?
Yeah, that is.
Sorry, I shouldn't really knock you when you're playing with tweezers and shut my head. Just quickly, Sandra said, I'm going to use the Christmas wreath DVD to make my mum a Mother's Day wreath. Great idea!
Nice.
Fingers crossed it turns out okay. I love Claire's design. What a cracking idea, Sandra.
Thanks,
absolutely.
Sandra.
Make that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Oh, that is a lovely idea.
Sorry, I'm trashing the place now, sorry.
I had noticed. You've just had to become Diane in New Jersey. New Jersey.
So,
I love the way you just ignore me.
no, I don't. Well, I do.
Sorry, what did you say?
Hey, what?
What? Who are you? Anyways, joking
I'll just get in the demo zone.
Are you in the demo zone?
I'm in the
She's in the
demo
demo
zone. So another layer that again I put in was, so I did a gizmo on a heavier, so like a larger mandrel, and then I've just stretched that out, and again, so I've gone all the way around like that. So it's entirely up to you how many layers you want. So another layer, again, was sort of like the leaf layer. Yeah, so we've got just another one like that. So to create that, all you can do is, if you can take like a nail varnish or something, if you wanted to, and you're just going to go along, almost like the tiara twist. You're just looking to get a little bit of a gap in between.
Yeah.
And because you've got your 1 mil and your 0.8,
yeah.
So you're just going to put those into little leaves like that.
Okay.
And then you can see, so I've gone over with the 0.8 here. Again, this is entirely up to you. You could just leave it like that, and so some of them I've left that it's clear in the middle, and some of them I've put that sort of like that central vein. And again, you're going to just pop that all the way around.
Okay.
The bird. So the flowers are also on I've done lots of demos of the flowers, so the little flower. So again, you're looking at how to balance it. So I've got a flower up here.
Would that be on the Christmas DVD as well?
The flower is absolutely on the yeah.
Okay.
All sorts of.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that is on there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
The bird, because I've had some messages about the bird as well. So the bird is a much bigger project. So I'm going to do that again on. I think it's on not this Saturday. The one afterwards.
Okay.
I'm going to do that then, so you can see how to, because it's quite an intricate.
Okay, that's about the 3rd of March, I think, or something like that.
Yes, I think it is something like that. Yeah. So you can just see how this is really starting to build up, and you've got your wire writing, and so that sort of just sits in.
So that could say mum or mum, couldn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So Sandra's going to do that. It absolutely can. That can say whatever you want. So so you've got that little bit there.
So actually, even though when you look at it ready-made, it looks, certainly for me, something beyond my capability. And yet, when Claire breaks it down into the individual components...
I think that's what it is. It's if you look at it and you think, and you look at it as layers, so in the same way, you know, when you do prong setting, which is incorporated in that as well. If you break it down into layers, it's not as intimidating, is it? You can.
And I think that's the word, is not to be intimidated, because actually, especially I think it is handy to get the DVD, the Christmas wreath DVD. I know it says Christmas wreath, but ignore the title if you don't mind, because I know we're out of Christmas. But it's the techniques that you want. And for £4.95, add that to your order. It's a no-brainer, it really is. So, if I'd got the... Oh, sorry, just quickly before we go to the break, are there any of the kits with the wire, the seed beads? We're way over-allocated on the kits. So the kit with the 230 metres of wire and the 5 tubes of the seed beads and the fairy lights that we took 25% off the sell price at $29.95. Sorry, you're talking to me, Adam? Sorry, I do apologise. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, lovely. I couldn't work out if you're talking to me. So, yeah, all of that kit we took to $29.95. 200 metres there, 30 metres there, 5 tubes of seed beads, including 2 tubes of delicas, and the lovely fairy lights, which is just a joy, to $29.95. It's incredible. I am way over-allocated on that kit. We knew it was going to be popular. We only had 92 available. And that sell price on the show tonight was supposed to be $39.95. We've taken a risk there for you, but you know what? We happen to think you're worth it. Just to say thank you. The wire gizmo that Claire's playing with, $7.95. Pop that on for you as well. That's available. And the Swarovski, there are some left of those as well. But do get the Christmas wreath DVD just for the techniques for $4.95. Last few, we're nearly sold out on that as well. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you. Still another demo and kit to come.
Lovely, lovely people, make sure you are watching JM on Monday the 19th of February and you will see these two gorgeous ladies on Mythological Creatures Day. And look, it's finally here. Alison, Nadia, the best DVD, I think, we have ever embarked upon here at JM. How excited are you both?
Oh, so excited.
Oh no.
And he's so excited too.
He is, he absolutely is. Now listen, you're going to have to be here for the launch of the DVD, Monday, 19th of February, in the morning show at 10 o'clock. Be there because this will be hot property.
Tune in this Saturday for our spring wedding event. I will be joined by the fantastic Jan Dwyer, and for our deal of the day at 11 a.m. we will have the Bridal Boutique collection. Now in this collection we are going to have 5 meters of freshwater cultured pearls, sterling silver findings, sterling silver spacers and sterling silver mini heart charm collection as well. The price of the deal of the day kit is going to be fantastic. We have Jan Dwyer, so the jewellery is going to be amazing. She's going to give you lots of inspiration, so you're not going to want to miss this. Please join us this Saturday at 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm here in my workshop working away and beavering away on some Kanzashi lilies, which are going to be the subject of my new DVD, which we're launching this Friday. I really hope you can join me for it.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack, which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD, which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual, which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
She was just throwing hearts at me. Okay, I was throwing hearts at her. Right then, today's must-have. We go through our show, don't we? We have a little rummage, and we think, what will you love? Not what will we love, what do we think you will not be able to resist treating yourself to? And I actually think Valentine's Day, regardless of whether you're with somebody or not, it's the perfect time to treat yourself, because you've got to love yourself first before you can love anybody else.
That's right,
Sorry, Claire.
That's right.
So, bearing in mind, I will be talking to you about my presenter's pick that's coming up in half an hour that we haven't even mentioned yet. A metre of Dendritic opal. In the meantime, I have got here, quite frankly, the perfect turquoise. I would also say some of the largest turquoise you're likely to ever own. This is such a rare treat. If you think about the sort of size that we tend to be able to bring you turquoise-wise, that's quite hard to say. Try saying that. That's incredible. I mean, let me just count them on those 10 mil rounds.
I don't think I've seen anything like that before. No, I haven't.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10. There are 10 mil rounds. I've got to ask Claire, as one of our fantastic guest designers, what would you do with such a sizable turquoise? Would you highlight each one individually?
I think I would be tempted to. Yeah, I think. I mean, I can see like just one in like the slider bracelets that we do. Something like that, or one of the chains that you've had. Just one, because you've got that. It's incredible size, and that the colour is stunning, isn't it?
Do you know, as if by magic as well, I have a tiny few left.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Do you know why I like it as well? It's not the slider disc bracelet that we have in sterling silver. We've actually got the ball. That's your clasp in sterling silver, darling. So actually, if you have that in the centre,
that works
at the
really
top,
well.
that underneath, that is your clasp. That is going to be the perfect. I don't think we've got many of those left, mind. But we threw the last few chances in for you into the mix because we think that, as Claire's just said, with the slider ball bracelet, which I didn't think we had left, 27 left on that, and that is your slider clasp there as well. I'll do that later for you, okay? 27 people, assuming you all buy one each. But yeah, I think that's a lovely idea, Claire. But one in the feature of a choker.
Yeah, beautiful.
They're so dramatic.
Yeah, they really are.
Not just because you've got this truly unique, very instantly recognisable... I mean, look at that. When you actually put it onto the neckline, bearing in mind the neckline is a bigger expanse, mine is definitely, than my hand, you would expect it almost to diminish slightly in size, but it's even as if it gets larger.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But that is, isn't it? Because it's a large size, but it's that colour. That colour is just...
Do you think that's what it is that keeps the dramaticness of it?
I think so. Because I think if even, I'm being drawn to this one, and I'd just have that one on a head pin, I think, as a pendant.
They are exquisite, is what they are. What I love about... these are from the United States of America. It says I in the brackets down at the bottom. I don't know why it says that, because it is simply got a waxing. That's it. That's the treatment. The only thing with these turquoise, natural turquoise, that have simply been waxed, we need to address that I at the bottom in the brackets, because I don't understand why it's got I for... Yeah, can we send an email? Because I know for a fact that these are waxed only. They are not irradiated. They are waxed. It's as simple as that. And they are from one of the most fantastic locations on this planet. And that carat weight, because of those 10 mil, is extraordinary in one offering from Jewellery Maker. 56 carats. And the lovely thing is, and I know a lot of you are buying 2 each, and I get it, because every strand, a little bit like the Dendritic opal that we're doing later, in 25 minutes, every strand of turquoise will be totally unique. And what's more is every single one of those 10 will be totally unique. And they're a real talking piece, these, aren't they? Utterly, utterly extraordinary. And for thousands of years, a little bit like pearls, for thousands of years, again, like your pearls, this has been prized as a very high-end gemstone. So much so that this is, again, like pearls, never gone out of fashion, turquoise, never. You think of Tutankhamun, the pharaoh Tutankhamun revered. What did they put into the death mask? And this is supposedly they give all the best jewels and all the best things with the pharaohs entombed in the pyramids for them to take on to the afterlife. What did they include in the Tutankhamun death mask? Turquoise. Funnily enough, turquoise and the likes of gold and obsidian. Now that's to entomb with a pharaoh, all those thousands of years ago. Now, we've never had this strand on air. That's why we've just popped at the bottom of the screen that these are brand new. So if you look at these, thinking, oh, I've had these before. Not a chance. This is the first chance for us to get these live on the Late Show. Is a real coup for us, for you. And the fact that it's got the history, being one of the very first gemstones ever to be actually mined, this gemstone. So it's got such history. And having said all that, I love that idea, and I love the fact that Cleopatra was a real fan of turquoise. But you take all of the history aside, all those thousands of years, and you just take it on its beauty alone, that's sufficient. The history and the romance of the history of this gemstone is just an added bonus.
Yeah, an added bonus, yeah,
isn't
definitely.
It?
Yeah.
It's just exquisite. And I'll tell you what, I know we've got that Baltic amber turtle coming up. You put amber with turquoise and they blend together so beautifully. So two such contrasting colours. They go together. Now you seem to be really, don't take this the wrong way, but really fixated with these, because kind of
Well, I
hovering
think
over, a bit like I feel like I know how you feel when on your demo. We know. It's like I know how you
Move
feel.
away, move away,
Yeah, but
yeah.
what is it that's making you do that?
It's the colour. It's the colour and the size. I think it's just just absolutely beautiful. And they're all slightly different, aren't they?
Every single one. In fact, if I just twist them around for you to have a little look at, so we can actually, while we've got that lovely zoom in, that lovely look at that. They are each one a little bit like Claire's beautiful wreath design earlier. Every single aspect of that is a work of art.
They are lovely.
Fascinating. Do you know what? You'll find yourself studying your turquoise for hours, especially when you're trying to choose which one to put in a focal point design. Because I'd love to see that. With that straight drill through, right through the centre, how easy would that be to make into a beautiful turquoise ring?
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, because
Yeah.
you know, and you'd almost want it so that it would spin or it would move, wouldn't it? 'Cause
Spinning
you see,
design, yeah.
all those markings.
I'm just going
on
to give
it.
you an idea, just an idea. I mean, how proud would you be to own a turquoise of that calibre, 10 mil round? Do you know what that makes each one of these turquoise? I haven't even mentioned. Do you know what it makes each one of those? 5.6 carats in each solitaire. Over 5.5 carats, Claire, per turquoise. Does anybody own a 5.5 carat turquoise in one piece? I certainly don't.
And look at that drill hole as well.
Well, that's the thing I want to see if I can just put
That is amazing.
Can I show you that? Look. And why is that important? Because the thicker the bigger the hole, the thicker the gauge of wire that can go through.
So wire that can go through it, or you know that to have just one of those in a stretchy bracelet would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Oh,
You think with your either any of your colour metal,
and then one of those, or the black
just
pearls earlier,
or some of like the stardust beads. We do anything like that.
Yeah.
And one of those.
In fact, where are those spacer beads we got coming up? Either the cubic zirconia ones or the silver ones. Can you remember? It's got to be this hour or the next hour. I wouldn't mind having a little look at those to go with those. I mean, can you imagine being really greedy? I mean, if you could afford it.
Yeah.
There's rose gold ones, darling, and there's some silver ones coming up. There's a cubic zirconia sphere one and some silver ones, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Can you imagine having the money and having the availability? I tell you what.
That's wonderful.
We're going to make that a reality for you as well. A real opportunity to own this. Hang on a second, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, just 1 second. Hang on, genuinely. Sorry. Say that. Did you hear what I just heard?
Yeah, I'm keeping out.
Right.
So.
Can you say that again? Sorry, are you really? How many have we got, hon? Because I need them then in my life. How many have we got? Sorry, I'm doing a bit of a negotiation. How many have we got? Oh no. Okay. You heard what she's talking about. Can I ask you honestly, what you would have expected those to go to?
I thought double.
I honestly was...
Because I've not seen them that size.
I was thinking, same as you. Knowing us, I was thinking $69.95.
Yeah.
Honestly. Genuinely, $69.95, Claire and I were thinking earlier. Do you know what? Not happening. Thank you. Have you just fell off your chair? Or have you just gone, have you got any cup of tea in your mouth? Sorry, Claire. $35.95, are you kidding me? I think there's some places would sell one of those for that. Don't you?
Yeah, one of the gems.
What I could understand in a gemstone shop going in for it. This is turquoise. There is. I wish I could ring. I wish I could ring my cousin Steve Bennett that used to own Jewellery Maker and that now owns Gemporia. And I know that he's just sent 3 of his family members to the Tucson show in Arizona. We know one of the turquoise miners. He's absolutely lovely. I've met him. I've had dinner with him. Got him a bit squiffy. We had a great time. Took all his turquoise off him. And the passion that this man has for his turquoise is unbelievable. I genuinely would love to be able to ring my cousin. I think he's away at the minute and say we had a strand of 56 carats. There were 10 mil rounds on there. Genuine turquoise that has simply been waxed. It has not irradiated. It has not got the eye at the bottom of the screen is incorrect. It has simply had a waxing, natural turquoise with a waxing. At that Tucson trade fair, in one of the biggest gemstone trade fairs in the world, in Arizona, the prices on turquoise are sky high, off the scale. So for us to be able to do that for you, and bearing in mind that means we're taking each one of those turquoise down to £3.60 each. That is extraordinary.
So when you think about that and you think, say you did like a wish bracelet, so you did say macrame or just like a knot and a...
Yeah.
That's, you know, so that is...
The
just one of those, that's amazing.
I mean, we're thinking of, when you fly over the atolls in the Maldives, those are the colours of surrounding the atolls. Aren't they incredible?
Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, it was going to go with all of you. I mean, you had it against the silver, didn't you? That will go with your yellow gold, your rose gold.
That is actually the turtles that I dived with effectively in the Maldives seas.
His little face.
Look
He's
at him.
smiling.
He is. He's very excited about that. Right, can I just say congratulations to Corinna, to Mrs. Wender, to Brian and Angela, to a collector in Greater London, to Cheryl in Chester, to Philippa in Bristol, to Tatiana, to Jeanette, to Jane, bonsoir, my darling, to Jerry, to Juicy, to Helena, to Collector, to Angela, to Peter and Sharon. Awaiting checkout. Oh gosh, I wouldn't dare wait checkout on that. Collector in, I'm going to let you have a little look at those, Claire. Collector in Cumbria, Nasreen in Yorkshire. I genuinely, Claire and I thought these would be double that, $69.95 at least. Anna in New York, Suzette in Morayshire, hello darling. Gabby, Lorna, Collector in Greater London. Oh gosh, Josephine, Sandra, Claire, Gail. Can I just mention as well to Jane, I did get your lovely message last night, thank you. I had some unexpected visitors come round. They didn't leave until midnight, so I've not got back to you, but thank you very much for your lovely message. Bearing in mind as well, Jane, that she told me about a gift shop that a friend owns. My stepdad lives in Sherborne, so he knows that gift shop. So there you go. Right then, can I just say as well, to those of you that have bought 2 each, that is what I would do, especially at that price. And I'd decide, I don't know what would happen. I'd get them both home, decide which one I want to keep, and then I wouldn't be able to part with the second one.
I think I would do like I'd do a full-on stretch.
So would I. And do you know what? That would be mine, and nobody else would be getting that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 10 mil turquoise, genuine, natural, but for a little bit of waxing from the US of A? That impressive. And you've done that. I mean, can you imagine what would a turquoise bracelet like that cost in the shops? I mean, hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds of pounds.
Yes, yeah. And it's so it's really recognisable, isn't it? It's a very, very, you know, so with some gemstones, you know, people are not too sure about them, but yeah, it is. It's everyone knows it.
Okay, I need to check on availability now because we're getting alarmingly low. Becky, darling, how many? Less than 20 left. Okay, if I want to be exact, yes, I do. I have 16, and actually, I'm over allocated. Listen to this in baskets. You can leave it in your baskets by all means. That is your prerogative. But you will miss out to somebody else. I can tell you these will sell out. Bearing in mind, I've just had Leslie on the telephone checkout. I've just had Charlotte on the telephone checkout. Well done, girls. Well done to Carol in Lancashire. Suzette, you've got them well done. Carol's just got them as well. I'm now down to, sorry, how many? 13. Right. Listen to this. Gail in the West Midlands. Look, she cannot take her eyes off them. She knows she's on screen. She cannot take her eyes off them.
Beautiful.
Gail in West Midlands, Clary, and don't you want to keep touching them? They're a tactile gemstone, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. Gail in West Midlands, it's in your basket, but it won't be there for long. Claire, Sandra, Josephine, Collector in Greater London, Lorna, this is the basketeers yet to check out, and Jumaia's just took them. Leslie has just come in on the telephone. Pat Chesney, well done. It's so great to see our regulars getting these. It really is. Now listen to this now. We're down to single figures. Josephine, Collector in Greater London, Lorna, Gabby, Alla, Nasreen, Collector, Maxine, Sally, Maxine, don't worry, you've just got them in Cambridgeshire. You're in the checkout. We are in... Claire, no. Claire, come on.
Come on, what?
Come on. Sorry. You fell for that. Don't worry, you won't have these ones. It was like, I don't want those ones. I mean, no, I didn't. Right then, how many are you left? And we need an update, please. Right, we have 9. We have 9 available. We're going to wait until they've checked out. Yes, we are. Could I suggest? What? Can we just see the turtle that's coming up in 10 minutes? Because what did Wenda just say to you? What? Give me the turtle. I like your style. Give me the turtle. We'll do it next. But somebody's just messaged in. Do you think it's too big for a charm? No, I don't. Not with them 10mm turquoise. Oh, sorry, how many left? The turquoise? 8. 7. Sorry, 7. Look, what do we think? Too big or about right? For me, I'd have to have it as a pendant, but that's just me.
Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? You could have your some of your turquoise as a bracelet, and then you know
have that as your pendant
either side.
Very holiday-esque, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right then, we need one last final checkout on the turquoise. The pendant's coming up. Don't worry. Just going to ask one more time for you to think about checking out because I'm really scared for you now. Because I tell you what. Wilhelmina's just got them. Congratulations. I now have 6 remaining. And I've got how many in baskets? 13. So double the amount of you that have it in your baskets. I have less than half the availability remaining. And I promise you now, if there are 2 left, Claire and I will be checking out. So don't you worry about that. We will take up the remaining if you don't check out. I'm just going to check. Yeah, we are now officially down to 5. Well done. Claire, I'll let you look at them a bit longer, but we know you will be frisked.
Okay. That's all right.
She doesn't mind.
I don't mind.
Right then, who was it that just messaged in saying, give me, Mrs. Wenda, wasn't it? Give me the Right. Well done on the turquoise. And can I just say, well done, Becky, producer, on that price, darling. Well done. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will do the turtle as a star buy. If you went out to my vehicle in the car park now, any one of you, this turtle, not this exact one, but another turtle, is sat on my passenger seat, awaiting to go to my brother for his girlfriend as a present, because they've got a turtle that swims about in the tank in their kitchen. He's lovely. Trevor.
That's a sweet name.
Yeah. What I find, first of all, before I even show you this, not only is the size of the amber phenomenal, but we've actually had them they look so real, so much personality. I've only got 46 left, so if you want them, they're going really quick. The character and personality, but also where the shell is, we've carved the effect of the shell.
It's wonderful detail, isn't it?
Sorry, how many? Yeah, 46. So, there's so many elements I want to talk to you about on this. Look at this.
Oh, look at him.
His
little tail.
Oh no, look at his little teeny tail, and then look at his little feet. It's so much attention to detail. I'll tell you what, if we had a cutometer, that would be ding, ding, dinging on the #1 podium, because you've got 3 elements of the Baltic amber effectively, because you've got this fabulous, beautifully carved shell effect in that
wonderful, isn't it?
Huge amber. I mean, goodness, and then these 2 beautiful bulbous sphere eyes, nice, generous sized bail. I mean, I'm thinking, can you imagine if you like somebody that lives by the beach, a surfer dude? I'm talking about the fellas for a sec. Surfer dude, bit of leather cord that we bring you here on Jewellery Maker, knotted at the back, and then just that on your neckline. Now, Adam has just said he's not a surfer dude. To be fair, you didn't need to say that. You don't look like a surfer dude. Adam, how old are you, Adam? Yeah. 30. He said, I'd wear that. He said, but I'm not a surfer dude. I'd wear that. Would you wear that?
I would.
Becky said, Mum, Leah, we all want it, basically. Has Mrs. Wender got one? Did she get one? Give me that turtle. I love that. Give it me. She's got them. Well done. You can see how many people are coming in on the telephone. That's always a very clear sign of how quickly they're going, because a lot of people switch to the web. We had this as part of our Baltic Amber weekend. This is the last availability in the Baltic. There are no more turtles. This beautiful boy or girl is the only option that you get. I love the beauty of it, the fact that it can sit just like, and we've got lots of, yeah. Oh, Adam's just come up with a good one. What did you say? If you're going to shell out any money today, I'd spend it on this. It's going to shell out. It's scary. I have got some of you, like Mrs. Wender and Vanda, having two each. Yes, as I was saying, sorry. We had this part of our Baltic Amber Day. It was so popular. And this is the very last few. If you've been like me and you've been very lucky enough to do some scuba diving, and you've actually dived with these beautiful creatures. I dived with 100-year-old turtles. It's the most, honestly, one of the most unforgettable moments of my life. Very humbling, actually, yeah, when you think these, you know, what was I at the time? I think I was, I don't know, I was 30 or something. And there I was with these creatures that were 3 times my age. Beautiful seeing them in their own environment in the water. It really is. Or if you're lucky enough to have one in a beautiful aquarium tank like my brother, they're just delightful. Oh, Margot, evening, lovely people. I got the turtle and it's so... I'm not that quick, Becky! She says, sorry, Margot. I got the turtle and it was so adorably cute. Love to each. Oh, Margot, we love you. Thank you, lovely lady.
Lovely.
I'm so glad you got it. I've got it. Wavy Davy, what's it? Oh, you lot are hilarious. I love you. Josie bought herself the turtle with her Christmas money, and he is absolutely gorgeous. See, I think he's like a boy. Do you think he's a boy?
Yes, I think he's a boy. Yeah.
Do you think he's a boy? A lot of us think he's a boy. We're all going, yeah, I think he's a boy. Mind you, I did name him Trevor. He's turtly delicious. Oh. Can I just put him down and show you his little face? Because it's like he's smiling. You ready? Oh, there's only, look.
Aww.
Look at his little face. Oh, look at him. Isn't he lovely? Would you like to know the price? Is that what you're all waiting for? The last few to check out? Because I know that's going to sell. It's just, you can't not, can you? Look at him.
Well, no, his tiny tail.
Oh, and do you know what? When I rang my brother, who's bless him, he's not got much money, he's just bought a house. I said, oh, we had these Baltic Ambers. I said, and I described it to him, and of course his girlfriend, they've both got this beautiful turtle. And I said, what, do you want it? And he went, ooh. And I talked, he said, and I said it was sterling, so Baltic Amber, and I told him everything about it. He went, I can't afford it. I said, darling, it's £25. And he went, get me one. He was like Mrs. Wender, get it me. And it's on my driver's seat waiting to be given to him tomorrow. Of course I can hold it up for you. He's so cute. Honestly, you're never going to... And do you know the lovely thing is, despite all that silver, despite the size of the amber, because the amber's so lightweight with it being this ancient, fossilised tree resin, and when you think about possibly a 100-year-old turtle, in the design of the up to 100... Well, anything between minimum 44 million years, possibly 100 up to 175 million years, that is a lovely way to... sort of, it's hard to get your head around, isn't it? That sort of age of this ancient fossilised tree resin. If that isn't a beautiful, because I always think that turtles and things like crocodiles and things, they all look quite prehistoric and quite dinosaurish, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So I actually think a turtle in a Baltic Amber is a lovely representation of yesteryear and that time capsule of our planet.
Yeah, completely agree.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Right, we are nearly approaching single figures. I'm just going to mention that I have a lot of you with this beautiful turtle in the baskets. Now, I cannot promise that we'll ever have this back. We don't have that kind of agreement with the family-owned business that make our designs for us. This is a limited edition. Now, how many did we make in entirety, Becky? Can you see? 200 only. So if you do manage to get this turtle, you're one of only a maximum of 200 people, because some people have bought 2 each. I would suggest you get your authenticity card. Now, I've just bought the, my niece is really into Harry Potter. So I've just bought her the green Baltic amber owls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because she loves Slytherin, so she likes the green. So I've bought her that for her birthday. She's 20, and so I thought, well, she might not know that it's sterling silver, she might not know about Baltic amber, and she might not know about it being a limited edition, so I've ordered that, because they're only 25p, and you put it in. It's like a gift receipt, isn't it?
Yes,
like you get, you know. Yeah. And at $24.95, I just think that is beautiful. I think any age, right from...
Yeah, because I'm thinking, I think my mum would like that.
Yeah.
I would like that. Both my daughters, so like
yes, that's 3
22
generations.
and 10 would love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And all the generations. I mean, that to me is a legacy piece, quite frankly. Beautiful.
That amber is glowing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
absolutely glowing.
Yeah, it really is glowing. Huge amber. Oh, I'd be so sad to see this go. I really, really will, because it's just lovely.
Can I? Look, that looks nice. I like that, because that's like he's on. That's almost like he's on
his beach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that looks nice.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. You know when they don't they hatch? Is it when they hatch and they come out of their little eggs, and then they go down, don't they, to the sea?
Is that your turtle impression?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
I love you seeing when they're digging in the sand and they go, and it go like that, like that.
Because it's wonderful, isn't it, if they actually make it to the, make it to the sea.
I love your impressions. Do you? Right then, they are about to sell out, but well done. We've got about, I think there was 12 left, wasn't there? Yeah, 12 left, so you can have a look at
thank
it.
you.
Little cutie. There's so much to fit in, isn't there? So much. No, I couldn't help myself, because those of you that watch me regularly will know that my two favourite gemstones are chromed oxide and dendrite opal. And when I get a metre of dendrite opal, I'm going to make it my presenter's pick, if that's okay. I mean, there is 100 centimetres. That's a metre of dendritic opal, dendrite opal, however you want to word it. I mean, I'm in heaven, quite frankly. Quite frankly. Again, like the turquoise that we were talking about earlier. Actually, this would go really nice with the turquoise, wouldn't it?
I am going to just bring it back in.
Just bring it back. Do you mind? Look at that. We need to... Oh.
Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it?
Oh, I love, love, love those together. Are there any turquoise left, Becky? 2 left. Okay, be quick on those at $35.95, 10mm round, natural, just waxed US of A turquoise, because I tell you not, Claire and I will have the last 2 if they're still there. So thank you, Claire.
Thank you.
Dendrite opal. It's a form of opal, obviously. It has these dark dendritic tubular, or what is known as an orbicular marking. Oh,
that's an unusual word.
Thanks.
Isn't it?
Orbicular marking. Ooh, makes it sound quite clever, doesn't it? Orbicular. That's what it is. Tubular or orbicular markings. Look at them. And that's what it does to you. You will assume that position, quite frankly, when you get dendritic opal. Sometimes composed of the likes of manganese. These, what we know as a dendritic plume, because they are like plumes, often appear when you actually... Again, it's good to get a magnifying glass, actually. That's why it's nice to see on the camera zoomed in, because what you get is almost... They represent like a moss design or a fern design or a tree design. And they really are like these lovely wintry landscapes or sort of desert landscapes, depending on the colours, because you can get sandy tones and black and white tones and, yeah, your Japanese art, that kind of effect. And I just think they are utterly fascinating. And again, like your turquoise, again, definitely turquoise that we just had. Every single one of these is individual and totally unique. And I think it's one of the only designs of strand by Mother Nature where it's a true monochrome in one look. Because normally you'd have to add the white and the black, but you've got the combination of the two. So it's Mother Nature's. She told us to do monochrome, didn't she? Really?
Yeah, I think Dendritic opal is really. I mean, I know that they're all like of nature, but you know, like to me, it is real representation of nature, like say mookaite or something like that. It's a very, I don't know, like a celebration of nature. I think, you know, oh gosh, I'm so sorry we have so few. I do apologise. We do graduate them on the strands. So they start at 2x1 mil, they go up to 5x2 mil, which is actually a doubling in size. If I show you those there, look, that's the 2x1 mil. And then as we go into the centre, some of the larger ones are doubled in size actually to 5x2 mil. These are, oh gosh, these are prismed very, very, very quickly. Really gorgeous. Okay, do you have a £20 note? Well, or yes,
two £10.
I do actually.
Yeah, or two £10, or a 10 and 2 5s, or check. As long as it adds up to £19.95. Now I'm going to say, for a 38, let's say we go to one of our more standard sizes, 38 centimetres. Let's have a little measure. 38 centimetres usually is our sort of more often than not size, isn't it, Claire? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you hold that in for me while I measure? Yeah. So 38 centimetres, just roughly. Now, if I was offering you that for £19.95, I think that's brilliant. I'd be quite happy to do that, and I'd know you were getting a great deal. Yeah? But the fact that you're getting this much extra, Claire's up that much extra to there, to hide that bit, all of that for the same £19.95, that's your Brucey bonus as far as I'm concerned, isn't it?
Fabulous.
Also, it makes Claire speechless. There you go. Everybody's like, I wish it'd make you speechless, Zena. Laughing at.
I'm not laughing.
There you go. If you twist or kumahimo with Dendritic opal, I think when you combine the two together and watch them sort of competing against one another, it's just gorgeous. I'll tell you what, if you can imagine wearing these to the Winter Olympics at the minute, how cool would you look at the Winter Olympics in those?
But you see how you've still got all that left. So there's your, you know, when you're working with that sort of length of the same gemstone, you know, that's your full suite of jewellery, isn't it? Can I see it with something? Could I see it with...
Yes, you could. What would you like to see it with?
I'd like to see it with the labradorite, please.
Oh, good call.
I'd like to see it with that.
Well, I'd forgotten. How could I forget then?
No.
I know. They're so
incredible,
good.
Yeah.
Oh, Claire, great choice.
I think they're really nice together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Claire.
It's nice,
well, you can come again, you can.
Thank you.
You can come again. Lovely girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow. Gorge. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'll tell you what as well, actually. I've got some lovely pearls coming up in a bit. Let me show you I'm thinking these. This is just one of the strands.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, we're liking those. Those are coming up in 25 minutes. There are 4 strands in total. In fact, any of the colours, to be fair, would work, wouldn't they? I think, look at that.
Yeah, because like you said, it's a monochrome, isn't it? So it will go...
Any of those colours. Do like the silver, though, particularly. Mind you, the lavender looks, and the multicolour looks quite like the multicolour with it. Anyway, you can have all strands of those pearls in 25 minutes at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock. So well done on those. Oh, is that all that's left? Oh.
I wondered what you were going to say then.
Did you? I have to behave myself because I'm in love. I'm actually having a relationship with Dendritic opal, I feel. Can't stop buying it. It's like I'm addicted. Literally.
Don't tell it that you kissed Jack in the garden centre earlier then.
What?
Like a peck on the cheek?
Not saying. Anyway, back to my neckline. Well, we were talking about nice lengths of chain, weren't we, earlier? This, now I bought my friend Anne this chain. She wears it all the time. And she loves it because look at that.
Look at the twist on it. It's really good, isn't it? I like that. You can decide the twist, can't you?
Yeah, because that's like, I've just put that on without enhancing the twist. That's just how it felt. But if you twist it a bit more before you do it up, it's even tighter twist. So,
but then look, when you move, it goes into that natural twist, doesn't it? It catches the light.
Yeah. And again, I'm going to say it, if you don't want to add anything to it with my scoop neckline, that is a lovely, lovely, lovely length, 24 inch we're going to now. Diamond cuts, and I'm massive fan of the diamond cut because what do diamonds do? What do they do?
They do sparkle.
They sparkle.
They get your attention, don't
they? They do. So if you want some, I mean, you know, if I'd have been wearing this today, I mean, I'd have caught Jack's eye lots earlier. 24 inch diamond cut twisted curb chain, utterly beautiful, $14.95. Now Becky, earlier on we did an under £10 hour.
Nothing to do with me.
We're a team here, Claire. You're involved. Don't be like
not.
that. You know, when we're watching your lovely demos, we don't go, oh, we're not involved. We didn't make that, do we? Hey? $8.95. We thank you. Quite frankly. Oh, my, I'm going to take it off and show it you. That has got to be one of the... I know we have Deal of the Day. On the Late Show, we're going to rebrand it. We're to Steal of the Day. The only thing is, we've only got 13, which is just quite frankly... Oh, sorry, we have 6. $8.95, I ask you. $8.95, I mean, really? Look at the detail in those links, Claire.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You will love this necklace. Added sparkle, because of the diamond cut. The curb chain with the intricacy, $8.95.
And what's lovely is, you know, think about the chains that you've had. So if you do make your own, you know, if you do, say, intricate wirework pendants or something like that, the choice that has been offered this evening is sort of like different lengths, different styles of chain.
Exactly.
And they've all been so affordable, haven't they?
And that's what I love about Jewellery Maker.
Brilliant. Look at that. That's
that.
Yeah.
I've just put that against a black backdrop just for you to have a look at. Now this is a bit spooky because I've got my turtle, sounds a bit weird, on my passenger seat in the car park. Now last night my lovely friend Yvette came round and I'd bestowed her with, I bet she's a walking advert for Jewellery Maker, quite frankly. Yesterday she got given the green Baltic amber owl with the diamond cut ball chain and they're on their website at the moment, drop 3 ball drop earrings, she had those. And then she came round, she said, oh look, I've been bought. It's about midnight last night she came round. Bring me a funnel, that's a whole nother story. And she got this rose gold bangle from elsewhere. So I said to her, I suppose you want I said, have you got any rose gold? She went, no, other than this. I said, I bet you want a necklace to go with it. She said, have you got one? I went, yeah, and it's this exact necklace we got on the show. So she had this last night. Oh, I'll have that. Oh, it's got a knot in it. Oh. Hang on, can I quickly fix it? Hang on. Oh, it's right where Hang on, let me see if I can just quickly... Oh my, Claire, look at your stomach.
I think it's...
Blimey, have you eaten this year?
Did anyone else hear that?
Sorry, everybody. That was...
that's all the chocolate that I've eaten, like, in the... Sorry.
I'm going to have to... Just while we show it... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to... So I'm so sorry, there's a knot in it, which is... Hang on, I could... Sorry, just quickly trying to see if I can get the knot out for you. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. Sorry, I do apologise. Yeah, it's a studio sample and we've got it slightly knotted, but we'll fix it in the break and I'll show you in the break because I'm going to hand it over to my trusted guest designer. She's going to do it. Aren't you, Claire? Anyway, so look, do you know the reason? Look at this now. When my friend had this on in my lounge last night with a candle lit and just one little lamp, the sparkle of her neckline, even her husband said, blimey, that necklace sparkles. I said, I know, Paul. 20 left. This is brilliant way to introduce people to rose gold. So like my friend last night, she had this is a classic example, right? She had a sterling silver sterling silver earrings on. She had a silver coloured watch on and this rose gold bangle. The second she added this, because it's two-tone, it's got rose gold and silver. So all those little bits are like a silver crimp all the way through, look. So you got two-tone and it tied in the whole thing that she was wearing. It meant that because she likes to match. It meant that she didn't have to take her silver watch off. She didn't have to take her silver earrings off. It all tied in. Silver, 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 rose gold. How clever is that?
It is, and those little silver bits, they really catch the light,
I'm going to
don't
pop
they?
that there. I'm just going to hold that over for you, just to show you, look. Now, a certain young lady has just treated herself to 3. These are the last few chances in the vault. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? And what a great way to combine rose gold and silver in one necklace. Isn't it lovely? They are beautiful. Really beautiful. I'll wear this.
See, I know you don't like it, but for that price, I might be tempted to cut it up as well. Because I think that would be lovely earrings. I know you don't like it.
I can't have it.
I think that's what I might do at that price.
I've just got rid of the knot. Boom!
So I could cut it now, couldn't I?
No. Do you want to sit on before she starts messing with it? It's 2 grams of sterling silver that has been beautifully rose gold plated. And I would like this because actually, although I've been talking about extending the length of the necklace on the neckline, when you're wearing a jumper, bought myself a new jumper to go skiing with, and you want something to sit above the knitwear at the base of the neckline.
And again, look how, slight movement, it's really catching the light.
What do you mean a slight movement? If you could saying I've got a twitch.
No, as you were talking.
I'm in a dancing mood today.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's the day of love, isn't it?
Let's get along. Dee-dee-dee-dee. I can't dance very well. I can't dance. Right then, can I just mention to the collector in Merseyside, to Anne, to Denise, and to the collector in Greater London, I've only got just a little teeny few left. Let's get along. Can you dance?
No, no, not at all. No.
I can comedy dance, but I can't proper dance. I can jive. I can do a jive.
No, no.
Spiga. Oh, we need to do that one with the ball for the turquoise. Remember that, Missy? Because we... Is it the one with the heart? I say, give me half the information. Or they laugh like Muttley then. Now then. This is the one where you can customise it yourself. See, I think we've attached it wrong, actually, to be fair. Haven't we? Have we attached it wrong? Let me get my brain in gear. We have, haven't we? Come on, you're the guest designer.
Let's have a look.
Claire's... Shh, stomach.
Was it noisy again then?
No, I fixed it. Look, Claire, I fixed it, Claire. Look.
Yes.
See, I did it myself. Are you impressed? I'm learning. You impressed?
I didn't even hear that then.
So, 95 sterling silver Spiga chain. That's the design of the actual bracelet. I'll measure that in inches for you in a moment. But that means that actually, rather than having... Oh, it's nice. It looks like it's diamond cut as well. But what you do is, at the back here, look, it's like a variation of a slider bracelet, but without the slider, with a proper traditional clasp. So you've got the bolt ring, you've got the extender, that's the base side. And then if you just have that as the section where you can customise it, and Claire's already one step ahead of me, if you just bought the old cheeky turquoise.
Yeah, because you could have like just one of those, couldn't you?
Just one of those in that sterling silver bracelet. So you would add that in. Would you use a little piece of wire?
Yeah, you could do, just almost like a little rosary link.
Do like a rosary link, yeah, absolutely.
Side, yeah.
And then what happens is underneath you will have the extender and the clasp, yeah, and then that does up. Isn't that lovely, Claire?
That is. I'm thinking with wire writing as well. You could, if you've got your
That's
sterling
a nice
silver wire,
idea,
you
yeah.
could.
Oh gosh, that's good. £9.95. Okay, £9.95. It's Valentines, Palantines, Galentines for girls. Okay, do you want the lowest price ever? £6.95. £6.95, and you got the extender. And you got the heart.
Little stamp on there.
Yeah? That is ace. We've never done that, by the way. Never, 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 never. It's... In fact, do you know what it was previously? What it was before? £12.95.
That would be very useful for me with wire writing. Very useful. You know, you could do initials. And,
Yeah. Mom.
I think there was sterling silver earlier, wasn't there?
Yeah.
If you could do your, if you got your more structural gauge.
You're going to have that lovely little heart underneath
that's
as well.
nice,
Isn't that pretty? Look at that. You could make really lovely bracelets.
And I think that's a nice look, isn't it? To sort of stack them up with the slider one that you've got. So you'd all have all that sort of that hanging detail, and you could vary the lengths, couldn't you?
I've got those little lovebirds coming up as well.
Oh.
They're coming up in the next hour. The little lovebirds. They are. That is really clever. And it means that you can make a customised bracelet without doing what Claire suggests, which I just find painful. Without cutting into things. You minx. Don't you put those scissor fingers to me. She went like that then. I can't cut something that's ready-made, so that's great, because you've got the best of both worlds there. Can't you? You haven't got to do anything other than add whatever you fancy. Right then, I tell you what everybody's doing here. Well, Francis has had 4, Kaz has had 3, Angela's had 3, Julie's had 3. Blimey! Mind you, you are getting that for the naughtiest price ever. That's a nice feeling as well, I think. Don't you? Knowing that you got the... What do you want?
I wanted to...
What?
Because again, you could mix your metals, couldn't you? Some of the little... Is that a connector though? The birdie ones, the little birdies.
This one here.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Look.
I said put that one in. Look.
Oh,
So if you put
I
that
like
in,
that.
I know, and then look, the little lovebird.
So even like no gemstones at all. That's really
Aww.
sweet. Ah.
Or
I like
even if
it.
you, do you know what? I don't want to say lovebirds because it's like I haven't got a loved one in the sense of romantically, but actually I'm mad on birds. Literally, I am. I love my birds in my garden. I don't know what you're laughing at, you lot. Honestly, I love my birds. I go sit out and look and talk to my birds. They've got bird houses. They've got fruity fat balls. They've got pre-shelled sunflower hearts. They've got peanuts. You laugh all you like. I love my birds in my garden. I would love that just because I love my birds. Do I need to ask you to leave the studio?
No.
Not nice to laugh at your friends, is it? What are you laughing at because I love my birds?
No, it's running through all the things that they have.
The robin's got his own mix. He has a but there's one little brown bead in the seed. He doesn't like it. He leaves them all. Every single one of them. Fishes them all out.
They're good to watch, aren't they? I watched some squirrels today. There's like 3 or 4 of them by some bins, just before I went on my run. But it's good to watch nature.
Have you seen when you pull in the partridge keeps being out the front? Have you seen the partridge? Have you seen him?
Yes, I did.
He's
I
always
saw
out
him
the front
today.
near the road. Just got to be careful our partridge.
Yeah,
But
I
the
saw
partridge
him
that lives
today.
here. Oh, is it a pheasant? Is it a pheasant? Yeah, should mean the one that walks on the ground. How do you know it's a pheasant? Because you know what pheasants look like. Oh, okay. Is it because the partridge would be in the tree, the pear tree? Ah! Sorry. Do you feel like you've lost us, Becky? Yeah, sorry. Sorry, we're digressing, aren't we? At least I got the turquoise back off Claire. That was a good
I
move.
know. I'm not happy with that.
Right then. No, I did. Oh, speaking of the turquoise, I did promise you because we think with hands off. normally, final 15. That means 5 more than 10.
I can do that maths.
The reason we thought is look at that with the turquoise. You need one of them. That's the clasp underneath, because normally we have the disc, don't we? The flat disc. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
works very well, I think.
Yeah. We just think, or any round gemstone, really, but we do think particularly the turquoise, because turquoise does look great with silver. You've got, that is your clasp, it slides or glides up and down. That's the little section that goes underneath. You've got the movement, you've got the texture, you've got the beautiful, it's a box chain, but it's a rounded box chain, so it's a really unusual linkage as well. And what happens is, again, what will happen is, that'll be the section that goes on the top. You've got the loop to connect into, so you add in whatever you want there. Also, what that means is, because that clasp is so substantial and sits like that, it keeps whatever is set on the top of the bracelet in place, doesn't slide around underneath the wrist, which drives me mad. And because it's got that connector, one size fits all. So when my little brother rings me up and goes, "Well, can I have a bracelet for my girlfriend?" "Yeah, what size is a wrist?" "What?" "It's a wrist." "Yeah, but they're all different." "Are they?"
He's a good boyfriend, isn't he? He's very generous.
Yeah, because he's got a sister that gets him all his jewellery for next to nothing.
Yeah.
Turtle. Can't afford it. $24.99. "Oh, I can. Yeah, I'll have it." Yeah, honestly, he thinks I'm the best sister ever. I'm literally his walking jewellery shop. But that's the lovely thing. And I tell you what, if you do work somewhere like this and we buy from Jewellery Maker, it's nice to be able to treat people to a lovely treat, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So that bracelet is a bewildering, can't explain to you why, $14.95. $14.95. Jacqueline, Lydia, Gail, collector, I have 4 left. Oh, actually, how about these with it as well? How about these? How about these? How about these? Ooh, yeah. Even if you couldn't stretch to the turquoise, how about we have those? Yeah. Claire, she's getting right in.
It's labradorite, though, isn't it?
It's a bit special, isn't it?
Look.
See, I said they'd be Madagascan, didn't I? Oh,
You did, yeah.
you
You
did.
did.
Look at the Labrador. Do you know we haven't seen these since October 2017? I haven't got my head round that we're in 2018
No,
yet. Have you?
I haven't. No, I've had to write it a couple of times, dates, and it's
Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm sort of catching myself. I nearly didn't go on my holiday because I looked at my passport and I did my tax return and it said March 2018 and I didn't think I thought it was nowhere near 2018. And then I suddenly thought, I'm out of date. Look at that blue up there by my top. Can you see? You'd have to make that into a necklace, all singing, all dancing necklace, wouldn't you?
that matches your top beautifully, actually, doesn't it? That top's going with a lot of things.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's new, only bought it Monday. 370 carats for £10 and a piddly 95p. Madagascar.
It's wonderful.
Isn't it? Oh my word. Wow. I'd pearl knot them. Well, I say that, I'd give it to Fleur to pearl knot. And then I'd ask for it
Yes,
back.
and you could, and it would look so different, wouldn't it? Whether you put, say, gold threads with it, or greens, or the blues, or a black thread. Look very nice.
That's what would happen to you, wouldn't it, if you were... Oh, they're lovely. You get off. She'll steal them.
I just like to touch them, that's all.
You can touch those ones then.
Oh, yeah, they are beautiful.
And I tell you what, nice to see a great big whopping 12mm round that's faceted as well.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the great news? Do you know what the great news is? We got another kit. We got another demo from this one. We have got these beautiful lovebirds or birdies. No giggling you. She's off again. My little bird. My birds are better fed than I am. Honestly. They are. They're telling you. Cheese, potatoes, bread. A field day in my garden. They queue up. Knock on the window if I haven't gone out. Anyway, please do join us after the break if you can for the last hour of this lovely show.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Lovely, lovely people, make sure you are watching JM on Monday the 19th of February and you will see these two gorgeous ladies on Mythological Creatures Day. And look, it's finally here. Alison, Nadia, the best DVD I think we have ever embarked upon here at JM. How excited are you both?
Oh, so excited.
Oh no.
And he's so excited too.
He is, he absolutely is. Now listen, you're going to have to be here for the launch of the DVD Monday 19th of February in the morning show at 10 o'clock. Be there because this will be hot property.
Tune in this Saturday for our spring wedding event. I will be joined by the fantastic Jan Dwyer, and for our deal of the day at 11 a.m. we will have the Bridal Boutique collection. Now in this collection we are going to have 5 meters of freshwater cultured pearls, sterling silver findings, sterling silver spacers and sterling silver mini heart charm collection as well. The price of the deal of the day kit is going to be fantastic. We have Jan Dwyer, so the jewellery is going to be amazing. She's going to give you lots of inspiration, so you're not going to want to miss this. Please join us this Saturday at 11 a.m. Hello. Hello. You all right?
I'm good, thank you.
Claire Macdonald, who has surpassed herself this evening. Would you agree? Surpassed yourself. Would you? You said you could put another layer of lippy on.
Oh, I did while you went out.
Oh, did you? Right then, we've got some. This weekend we have got. Oh, can I just put that in your bin? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, because it's. No, it was when I washed my hands in the toilet. I just yeah. Anyway, sorry. So, this weekend, bridal weekend.
Oh.
Just sort of like delay. So to get you to whet your wedding appetite, we are going to give you not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 strands of perfectly formed pearls in a button shape. She's up again, look.
Beautiful.
Silver, multicolour, and these beautiful lavender and your peach. So 4 lovely shades of pearls, all that go together beautifully. It does make me giggle that we call these ones, I'm going to hold them out a little bit so you can see, multicolour, but what we're talking about really is sort of 3 tones. Your peach, your mink, or your lavender, and your white in there. And they really are beautiful. Just a mention on these, if I just, in fact, let me just double check on this. The silver are dyed, and then the other 3 strands are all natural, okay? So if I just hold those out to show you there. So the silver ones here have been dyed as they've been grown. And then you've got the multicolour, the lavender and the peach, which are all natural. And I just think those, certainly I know I always say this, but I do think, sorry Claire, I do think they make the loveliest bracelets. They're such, I know you can turn them into chokers and necklaces and earrings, but for me, every time I think they just lend themselves so perfectly to a bracelet.
Yeah, they're good size and shape, aren't they, for that?
They really are. They're just perfect size and shape, as you say, and the colour matching naturally on those. I mean, obviously those are dyed, which is lovely, but to get those colour matchings on the multicolour, the lavender and the peach is incredible. I love this. Love this. I love that quadrupearl. That sounds quite... basically 4. That's the idea. That's the idea of quadrupearl. I'm not sure about that name, quadrupearl. Yeah, I think it's somebody trying to be quite clever and bless them. Anyway, would you suggest there, Claire, would you agree with me that there is lots and lots and lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful iridescence?
There really is. Yeah, that absolutely is.
4 strands. Tell you what, Claire, do you want to count one and let's have a guess, let's have an idea of roughly how many there are. Okay. Well, I've got over 40 on mine. Sorry, I just counted mine. She's a bit slower than me. We go off in an hour.
38, 40, 42, 44, 46.
Thank you. I had 44 on mine.
Did you?
Yes. So 44 and 46 is how much? 90? 90. Just in those 2 strands alone. Could I borrow them, Claire?
Yes, they're
Thank
beautiful.
you, sweet
really,
pea.
really beautiful.
So just in those 2 that... Claire, thank you for counting. She said, you're so cheeky. You got me to count, and then you were moaning I wasn't quick enough. Joking aside, just in those 2, on those 2 alone, we're talking about 90 pearls, plus these 2 strands as well. That's very generous, isn't it? You wouldn't think there were 90 pearls just across those 2 strands, would you?
And just think as well if you knotted in between as well.
Yeah.
Because I am thinking bracelets as they are.
I do. I totally agree.
But yeah, if you knotted,
knotted, yeah. You're going to take them to what, you monkey? £4.49 per strand, yeah, which is fantastic. £4.59 per entire strand. Oh, and you just counted 46. I counted 44 on mine. That is, just on those 2, there's 90 pearls. £4.59. Let's just see if one, without knotting, makes a full bracelet. You what, sorry, darling? Yeah, well, hang on a second. Let me just see, and I'll just give you an example. So, can you see there, look? Claire, can you hold the one end so we can just show if I turn it over?
Oh.
Just to prove that actually you've got a full bracelet even without the clasp there in each one. So you could easily make a bracelet in each one. Can you see? Overlaps actually. You could probably get a pair of earrings and a pendant.
Yeah, I would say earrings, yeah, definitely. So that's your full, that's almost like, so if you were doing it for wedding commissions, your bridesmaids, that's everything, isn't it? Some of the chains we had.
Yep. So pearl bracelet, Claire, honestly, if you added a sterling silver or rose gold plated sterling silver clasp, what would you charge, do you reckon, for a bracelet like that, roughly? What do you think, or what do you think somebody would pay for a pearl bracelet like that in a shop?
Yeah, I would say like, £30 to £40. And if you'd knotted it, you know, definitely.
So that's a big markup, isn't it, when you think it's £4.59 a strand right there? That's incredible. They are beautiful. Proving very popular. Don't know why I said it like that. Very popular. That's a bit scary, wasn't it? Sorry. Very popular.
And I'd put the little birdie charm as well with it, as well. Oh, That wasn't me.
Oh.
That wasn't me. I heard that bang though.
Oh, that's my knee.
There's not much room, is there? Look. There.
Have you had an accident at work? Don't be hurting me knee now when I'm going skiing.
No.
Can I just tell you, I bought a new ski outfit. Never do that. Yes, I'm going skiing, all right. It's a big deal. I haven't been on holiday for ages. Do you know what colour trousers I bought? Speaking of tonight, turquoise.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, turquoise trousers I bought. Because they were turquoise.
Oh,
Do you want
I
to
like
rub my knee
it.
for me while I'm chatting?
Yeah,
'Cause oh, thanks. That doesn't look quite right. Take it off. Oh, proper hurt me knee. Proper hurt me knee.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it off. Oh, thank you. Actually, no, don't take it, because you've got really healing hands.
Have I?
Yeah.
Are they quite warm?
Yeah, like you're doing Reiki on me, or Reiki, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Reiki.
Reiki.
Reiki. Reiki. Thank you. Yeah, £17.95, £4.59 a strand. It's bonkers. Brilliant, but bonkers.
See, that would be a lovely. Sorry to reach over.
It's all right. I'm getting used to it through the show.
A lovely, say, christening gift or something like that, wouldn't it be that?
With the little birdies. Look,
Some
little
nice.
birdies.
Very pretty to go.
Look at that. That is a nice size for
It is.
and I definitely think for weddings, little lovebirds.
Yeah.
Oh. Or you could be like me and be a bird watcher with your little binoculars.
Don't they have an? What's the other name for them? There's another name. Yeah,
What?
that's it. Yeah.
A what? A twitcher?
A twitcher. Yeah.
Who's a twitcher?
I think isn't that?
Am
another
I a
name?
twitcher?
Yeah.
Am I?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I quite like that. I'm a twitcher. Are you a twitcher? We'll do those in a minute, actually. They're really lovely. Actually, look at that for nice colours as well. Look at that.
See, I think I might put that one with
That one. Yeah, like that. That's
gorgeous.
they're in fact, I've got them back to front. Hang on. Oh, look at the detail. Hang on. Look at the little birdies. There, you can tell they're in love. You can actually tell they're in love. Can't you? That's Mr. and Mrs. getting ready to Twitterpate.
Yeah. So there's Zena on that side, and there's Jack on that side.
All right. He said, make sure. He said, I'm here every Wednesday. I went, so will I be then.
Oh.
3 Valentines cards. Granted, all the men are in their 70s, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. Right then, what shall we do? Oh, we got kids. Honestly, and I wouldn't mind. It's not any kit, is it, Claire?
It's not.
No, it isn't.
It really isn't.
I mean, we could yak about the wire. We will yak about the wire, but
These are amazing.
Oh man.
I told Fleur about these.
Oh, but you told everybody about these. We gave Claire, she happens to be worth it, but we gave Claire, I can't even stand it up, it's too tall.
They're beautiful.
I've got to be honest, 1 kyanite cabochon in a kit would be breathtaking, but to get 2 Claire Macdonald,
I know.
she has been spoiled, and quite rightfully so. A pear-shaped kyanite, 6 carat. Right, I've got to try and get this across without sounding, because I know a lot of you know your stuff about gemstones. It is practically unheard of to ever find a kyanite bigger than 3 carats in a solitaire. Practically unheard of. That there is double that size. It's 6 carats on its own. That's 5 carats. So straight away, before we even discuss the wire, you've got 2 kyanite cabochons in a carat weight that is practically unheard of. I'd be sterling silver prong setting that into a ring.
Yes, yes.
I've got to say, I really would. I'm lucky enough to own 1 kyanite ring. It's a double floral design. You'd love it actually, Claire. And everybody comments on it when I wear it. Everybody.
You have to send me a picture.
Yeah, I'll have to bring it in actually. You'd love it because it's 2 flowers. Because what you get with kyanite is a blue that is so striking and so unapologetic. It to me, it's almost like what I would class as like a fairy tale blue.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like when you watch Pixar and Disney and films like that, and everything's perfect and the colours are perfect and the tones are vibrant and buoyant and beautiful. That's what I always think of, a fairy tale blue. But that unheard of carat weight size and the fact that we're giving you not just a 6 carat, but a 5 carat solitaire is just sensational. Truly phenomenal grade of kyanite. And do you know what as well? They're natural. That's unbelievable. True blue, quite frankly, we called that. I love it. And there are 30 metres of wire as well. I'm going to have to detract your eyes away from the kyanite just for a minute, because we're also going to give you this lovely choice. And again, you can have rose gold, yellow gold, antique bronze, copper, whatever you want with the kyanite. But we're actually giving you 10 metres of the champagne gold, the silver-plated wire underneath, and then champagne gold colour over the top. You got 0.4, 0.8, and your 1 mil structure. And sometimes we bring you the 1 mil in a 3-4 metre reel. No, it's full 10 metres. 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres. But I know, Claire, you love your wire, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's the kyanite, isn't it?
Isn't
they
it
are,
there?
yeah.
They are...
They're stunning. Absolutely stunning.
And it's not just the size, it's the strength of colour. It's
Yes, yeah.
unbelievable
Yeah.
quality. It really is. And the way, I mean, Claire has clearly lovingly set that into a most beautiful, exquisite, and you can see there again, if you did manage to get the gizmo tool earlier at $7.95, you've gizmoed again around that kyanite, and it looks lovely.
Yeah.
Really smashing. I bet you're all wondering, I mean, we've even called the kit, ooh. You see, look, ooh, GC 44, 00,
Ooh.
GC, ooh, 44.
Ooh.
Becky, I don't even know how we price a kit like this because of the rarity of the kyanite, because of the carat weight size and the solitaire. I'm going to ignore that price.
Again, that's nothing to do with me. That's...
$19.95 for a 6 carat solitaire natural kyanite. For a 5 carat solitaire rare kyanite. The oval is 13 by 9 mil. The kyanite pear solitaire in 6 carats is 19 mil drop by 9 mil at the widest part of the base. We're throwing in 30 metres of wire, quite frankly, as well. But I'll tell you what, even if you forget the wire, and you take each of those, if you take each of those to like, what, £10 each, which is ridiculous, and throw the wire in for free, or divide that by 5. So that makes each of the reels of wire £4, and each one of those £4.
That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I would, because they're sort of they're those beautiful standard sizes as well. At that price, I would be tempted to do to get 2 really, because then you've got, it's not very often, is it, that you're going to see kyanite like that, and that's a wonderful pair of earrings.
Oh, can you imagine?
Which you don't often have the option to get, do you, or create.
Do you know, even being in the business, I'd never dream of owning a pair of kyanite earrings like that. That's a great idea, actually, Claire. Great idea, because they'll be the same size. So double up. What a great idea. Well done to everybody coming in on those. Congratulations. Fantastic value for money. Truly fantastic. $19.95. Thank you. Claire, while we wait for everybody to check those out, would you please... Well, actually, which one are you going to demo?
I'm going to demo the heart, so the larger heart. So some bits, because again, it's quite intricate, some of it, so I'll talk through some of it as well. Okay, so my starting point, and this is entirely up to you again, because you've got the 2 lots of the structural wire, so it's whatever your preference is as well. So you can either work with your 0.8 or your 1 mil to create the structure. So I'm going to do it with the 1 mil. So I'm going to take, I've probably got there, I'd say maybe about 20-25 centimetres. It depends how big you want the heart to be.
Okay.
So again, it's sort of your choice. So I'm going to take a couple of lengths of the 1 mil. So I'm going to pop them together, I'm going to use my my chain nose pliers, and we're going to start at the bottom. So we're going to make the point of the heart there. So I've just put in a little bit of an angle, and we're going to sit one inside the other. So now at that point, I'm going to take. So again, I'm probably going to take maybe about 50 centimetres or so of my 0.4. I'm going to find the centre point. So I'm just going to start. So I'm going to pick up one of the wires, and it doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to wrap an anchor on. So in the middle of my my 0.4, I'm just going to bring that and anchor that on a couple of times.
Okay.
So now what you're going to do is we're going to weave up one side and weave up the other, and so you're going to do a really nice easy weave, which is going to be a 5 and 2.
Okay.
So which is basically going to be we're going to do roughly 5 on this outer wire, and then 2 to bind the 2 together. So I'm just going to do a couple more on this side. So I've got, say, my 5 on there.
Okay.
And I'll hold it up in a minute so you can see. And then I'm going to go 2 over
both
of them.
Okay.
Okay. And then back to the 5 on this side. So I'll do a few more, and then I will hold it up so that you can see how this is. So I'm just bringing it round, pushing it in, and I'm going to do another one. So round 2 and push together. So I'll hold this up in a second, so we can see how that's binding the 2 there. Okay, so you can see how that. Okay,
lovely.
yeah. So we can see. So now that's bound on there. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there. So I've probably got just less than, I'd say that's less than 1 centimetre here. You can make that as large as you want, really. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm just going to turn it round. And again, so I'm going to come, so I'm working on the other side now, but I'm going to do my 5 on that outer wire. So we'll do roughly about 5. Check there. And then I'm going to go and come and do the 2. So again, I start to bring that second wire in and bring that round. So ideally, what you try and do is count, so it would be even, but I've lost count there, so I'll just keep going and see. So we'll do it by eye, and I'm going to have another 2 here. So we'll bring that in. So I've got my 2 there, and every time I do it, I'm sort of like pushing it up so it's nice and neat. So we'll turn it back round now.
Okay.
So we bound those together.
Lovely.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, going to leave those on there, and we're going to start to create that sort of that crisscross at the bottom. I think you just saw it there.
Yep.
So I'm going to take my chain nose pliers. So I'm just going to grip and make sure that I grip the correct wire now.
Yep.
So I'm going to hold here. So it's the outer wire. I'm going to start to bend that in. Okay, I'm going to do exactly the same on the other one. So I'm going to bend that in. So bring that in a little bit. Now you can see I've messed that up a little bit. So
Never.
Yeah, I have.
No.
I have.
No.
But it's
No,
okay.
not having it.
It's okay. I can just go back in. Oh, she said. I'm just going to bring that in a little bit tighter there. Okay. So I'll just go in and tighten that angle up a little bit. And bring that in there. So you've got their crisscrossing now. Okay, so now I'm going to keep, because I've still got the tails, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start to just hand coil. And so I'm just bringing that all the way around, just doing this quite quickly, just so that you can see. We can get onto the rest of it. I'm going to hand coil all the way on both sides up to that point there. Shall I do that quickly? Or yeah, is that all right? So I'll keep going. So
While you get to that point, shall I bring something in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do then. Before I bring the bird in, just because Claire's very conscious. No, I've only got, is it the ones where I've only got 6 left? Okay, I have 6. We will go back to Claire. She just wants to get to that next stage so that she's not being repetitious.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a word, but I've just made it up. If it isn't. I have 6 only. 12 glorious carats of these exquisitely put together natural, oh yeah, Burmese sapphire. Now, if that is not a treat to yourself on Valentine's Day, I don't know what else is, because...
Oh, I love that strand.
Oh!
Yeah, gorgeous.
Can you imagine just adding it onto this ready-made sterling silver necklace with the jump rings in position, all ready to go? All ready to just add those Burmese sapphire onto that necklace. Natural Burmese sapphire. It really doesn't get any better than that. The strength of colour is extraordinary. The beautiful way that we have graduated that to give that real lovely obvious graduated effect, added in with some, I would suggest again, some sterling silver spaces or some yellow gold spaces. They're going to look lovely, they're guaranteed to sell out, because not only have you got some very sizable up to 6 by 3 mil rondelles in the centre there. We haven't faceted them because we don't think you want to detract in any way, shape or form from that strength of colour. Completely natural. And I'll tell you what, the deals we've brought you on the Late Show today, including those turquoise at 10 mil rounds at $35.95. And now we're actually taking quality of Burmese sapphire down on these last 4 chances and the 2 that have already checked out to a wonderfully affordable, if you don't mind me saying, half the stock has gone, down to the last 3. Price point is a nail-bitingly low $34.95. Now, the collector in Merseyside, I am down to 3. I'd like to congratulate our lovely Suzette, our lovely Toyin in Greater London, our lovely Jenna in Kent. We are now down to Philippa. Congratulations in beautiful Bristol. You've just got one. We now have a whisker away from owning these exquisite natural, and that's the key, natural Burmese sapphire at that strength of colour is phenomenal. Oh, what a dream strand. Sandra in Leicestershire, I wish you every success, my lovely, but you're now up against quite a few. Oh, sorry, the last, oh, hang on, oh, there is only 1 left. Ah, I have 1 remaining. Can I show you on the neckline one more time? To get that colour of Burmese sapphire, naturally, you are getting a dream strand, collector strand. I'd have that valued myself, wouldn't you? I would absolutely have that. Jenna's got them, well done. It's down to the... Oh, and you've got a chance if you're quick in Berkshire, my lovely. But you are up against Sandra, you are up against a collector in Merseyside, and in Berkshire there is 1 chance left. Michelle's on the telephone as well, oh my word. First come, first served to that very last one. Unbelievable. Well done, everybody. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. That you were all after that last one. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Listen to this. Now I get after 1. Glenda, Wendy, Anne, Collector, Michelle, Sandra. There is 1 chance only, and I'm just going to give you a really quick count on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25 Burmese sapphire. I think Glenda's just got it. I think she may have done. Oh, Zoe as well. I can't work out if there's... Oh, Pat Chesney. No, there is 1 left. There is 1. There is 1 left. There is 1 left. Sorry, in case you're all panicking, there is 1 chance left. I'll leave you to fight over it. I will. I will leave you to fight over it. Well done, because we've got to get back to our lovely Claire, and I can't keep her waiting any longer.
Well, thank you for letting me do that. So all I've done, can you see, is I've gone and just hand coiled on the little bit that after I'd sort of made the bend on there. But if you can see sort of where those wires cross now. So you're looking at these 2 tails. So yeah. You can see, so 1's attached to the top wire and 1 to the bottom. So what we can do now is we can just swap those over. So I'm going to push them together. So I'm going to bring the 1 from one side. Yep. And then just coil a couple of times so it's swapped. And I'm going to do the same on that one. So what that's done is just by swapping the wires over, yeah, that just means that is now connected there. So we've now got some strength in there too. Okay, so I'm going to, I only need a couple of little wraps on there, and I think I can cut those.
Okay.
Let me have a look. So, right, I'm going to swap over now. So I'm going to bring it over to, so if we have a look at this one, right. The next bit I want to do is I'm just going to start, and you can either use, you can do it so it's freehand, or you could work and start to bend it round a mandrel if you've got, say, your ring mandrel or something. So I'm just going to start to, I'll just get that little curve there. Okay, so within that section, that is where it's going to sit, and there's been lots and lots of demos of how to net the cabochon. So I'll just talk you through this little bit here, because that's where that little bit's going to sit in. So if I just show you, so we've got, again, on the 1 mil wire, so you can see at the back, you've got your little loop, and then it's sort of, so it's netted into there. Okay, yeah. So right, we're going to take that now. So I'm going to just swap over.
Okay.
Okay, and you know how I'd done it in the for the wreath? We got the double gizmo sections.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done 2 of those, and I've probably done about half on the deluxe gizmo to go around the oval.
Yeah.
So I've probably gone to about 2/3 of the way along as a single gizmo, and then doubled it up.
And again, we did that demo earlier in the show in
Yeah.
the 7 o'clock hour. If you want to watch it again on YouTube.
So you can see, so this is where we've crossed over and we've joined them here. So I'm just going to start to pop those on. So I'm just feeding them on.
Yep.
And the
Such
one
a lovely
on the
effect,
other.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It just gives it's like well, it's not really a cheats way, because you use it, you're still doing it, but to create, by hand, intricate wire work like that would be very, very difficult. So I'm just going to start. So I've come around. So I'd made the try and sort of show you the stage. So we've gone around like that to create that curve that the cabochon is going to sit in. And then you're going to start to make the first part of the heart. So it's crisscrossing over again. So again, I'm going to just take the mandrel and start to make that curve. So I'm just going to bring it in, and we'll see how that's starting to look. So we can bring that in. So again, I'm just going to keep going back with the mandrel to get the nice curve. So you could work with your step bail makers if you want, your ring mandrel.
Yeah.
And we can bring that in there. So I don't think I need these 2 anymore. So I'm just going to snip them off so it's a little bit clearer to see.
Okay, that's helpful.
So because sometimes when it's
yeah.
There we go. That's a little bit clearer now, isn't it? So we can see there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, again, take that little, and we'll start to just make a bit more of the curve on there. So can I be really cheeky? Can I take the one off? Take it.
Yeah, do what you do. What you need to do, lovely girl.
I'll just take that off.
Whatever you need to do.
See it.
Can you manage?
Thank you. Just 'cause we've got a few crisscrosses. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those for a minute.
Yep.
But we know that they're going to fit. So in this section now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slide that. So we're going in between these 2 bits here. So that's going to go in. Okay. So we know that's going to fit in there.
Brilliant.
We've got a little bit here. Okay. So I'm just going to bring that through. So the next bit I want to add in, I'm just going to move that round. So these bits now are going to come round, and again I'm going to form them so they're a little bit neater. So I want that coming out at the front as well.
While you're showing that, can I just show that to Karen and then give it you back? Yeah. Just that we can just keep an idea of where we're going.
Because you know, this is like, it's a bit like a knot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which sometimes I do find quite confusing. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that in. So I'm going all the way around. Thank you. And
it's beautiful design, Claire.
All the way around. It's actually, it's because it's just simple lines, isn't it? It's simple lines in the, let's bring that in, so that's coming around there. Right, so I'm going to take these two, so that's going to go in there. So again, if I just bring that down, because nothing's holding that at the moment, and I can get rid of some more of these. So I'm just going to snip these off, so we know that they're going to get locked into there. Oh, so I'm going to just bring that down, so I can lose that for a minute. So I'm just going to tuck that in.
It's like you're tucking the sheet under the mattress,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
Just tucking the little ends under on your springy sheet.
So again, we just want to try and get that so that we can't see it from the front.
Okay.
So do the same with that one. And bring that in. So you're trying to get these so that they're as even as possible.
Okay.
Just go in and bend that in there. So we'll have a look from the front and see how that's looking now. Okay. So I'm going to bring this one in.
Yep.
And pop that in there. Beautiful. So there's quite a bit of wire weaving, which we won't do now, but so you can start to see how, when I bring this one in now,
yeah,
I'm going to just come in here, and I've still got a tail on this little bit. So I'm going to go through and just anchor that in where I can, just to get that so that this wire is now attached to the framework. So I'm just going to do a couple of wraps here, almost like quite freehand, into the inner heart that I've just sort of brought in. So we'll get that so it's anchored on.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to have now is, so hopefully that will have brought it in there. Okay, so to hide the little bit, so if you can see, you can see like a few wraps in there. What I can do is I can start to bring this in just a little bit. So if I just bring that down.
Okay.
And you can make that heart as small or as large as you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is keep bringing it in until I'd be happy that it's quite balanced out.
Yeah.
To make the bail, so I'm going to add in that last bit of structural wire. So I'm going to cut.
Can I just quickly mention the sapphire? One person didn't check out. So just to mention, we're going to pop it back on. Sorry, Claire, just while you get to the next bit. Whoever, because I had about 7 people with it in their baskets. And I'll tell you what, if I was one of those people and I just missed out, I would want to be told that there is one being left. So one person didn't check out, it's not a problem, that is your prerogative. But if I was one of those people now that had thought that I thought I'd got it, and there were 7 people still remaining, you have a chance to own that exquisite strand of Burmese sapphire, natural Burmese sapphire at that strength of colour, for $34.95. And please do get your authenticity card for 25p. Congratulations, it's sold out again. Sorry, I'd have been, if somebody hadn't told me that, and I'd have thought I was a whisker of a white. Well done, well done. Sorry, Claire, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine, that's absolutely fine.
Just
that's
didn't want somebody missing out on that.
Given me a chance to just tidy this up a little bit.
Thank you, sweetie.
So I've got that anchored on there. So now I am going to actually get rid of some of these wires now. So we're going to do exactly the same. So I've come round, so that's the outer wire. I'm going to do exactly the same as I did here. So I'm going to snip off.
And tuck it in again.
And tuck it in. So we know we've got enough there. And just turn that in and bring that there and do the one on the other side. So because again it's quite a simple wire work, so you're just looking to get it as nice and even as you can. So again I'm going to bring that in. So if we have a look at it now, okay.
It's taking shape, isn't it?
Yeah, so you can start to see so the last bit now, I've got another piece of my structural wire, so my 1 mil. Yep. And I probably had about 20 centimetres or so here. And again, so how I formed this part of the heart here, I've done exactly the same, so like a V. And start to bring that in. So we're now going to create our bail with 3 of the structural wires. So this bit is fiddly. You could use masking tape if you wanted to, just to bring it in, but you're just going to look to build in and get a few wraps around this base section here. Yeah. Just to get that so that it's quite secure. Okay, so I'm going to just do that very quickly.
Should I pop the jasper on?
Yeah, because you can see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to repeat that. All I'm doing is just using this tail and to just anchor them all on. Okay, so I can just keep going, just to secure that in place.
Right, while you do that, we have to bring these in. We can't exit the show without bringing these in, because the deal's brilliant. Fit on it. I only have 16, and they are glorious, quite frankly. Vintage rose pearls. And I think this ahead of it, and we're going to have lots of tuition and lots of demos on how to work with pearls over our wedding weekend, our spring wedding weekend, starting on Friday, right through to Sunday. So please, if you want to learn what to do with pearls this weekend, we've got some of the most fantastic guest designers on who are wonderful with pearls. You're not going to believe the price.
No way.
Yes way.
I'd pay that for that one there.
Yep.
I love that one.
Up to 9 by 11 mil. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls with this delightful vintage rose. I only had how many left? 16. First person came in and bought 3. Didn't you, Jane? Bonsoir. Janie Cumbria, Yvonne, Graham, Lynn, Philippa, Lynn, Frida were over allocated already. Guaranteed sellout at $6.95 on that full 38 centimetre strand as well. Whoever got those, well done. Really, truly well done. $6.95. Every person that has checked out has had 2 or 3. Jane had 3, Frida had 2, Kate had 2, Philippa had 2, Graham, Colin had 2. Every single one of you so far has checked out at least 2 or 3. Congratulations, well done. Okay, I'll leave the last one with you. All right, Claire, is that good enough time for you?
Thank you. So,
well done. Well done.
So I'm just going to pull that there. So we've got our, so all our structural wires are in.
Yep.
And we've added in the third one for the bail. So now I'm just going to start to shape that.
Okay.
That bail. So a lot more of this I'll talk through because it's going to be a bit more weaving. But we've got the bail shape, and I've kept mine so that it's quite large and wide, so it's going to fill, if you can see in there, so it sort of fills that the cleavage of the heart. So I'm just going to start to almost do like my bow tie shape. So I'm going to come out here, and again on that side, so I know that that's where I'm going to be weaving up to. And to make it easier for myself, so then I'm going to bring that back out there. Okay, so I can leave my my weaving wire on the reel, and I wouldn't necessarily do this. I'm just bending it out so that you can see.
Okay.
So that it's easy. Okay, so bring that round.
Get your 0.4 mil.
Yeah. So I'm just going to anchor on. So a couple of wraps.
Yep.
And I'm going to go. Just ignore that third wire, the middle wire, and again a couple of wraps on that one. So all the time I'm just doing a figure of 8 weave that again has been demoed an awful lot, you know, seen it, so that if you looked through that cross section you've got the figure of 8 wire. Now I'm going to do a few of those, and when you start to see the bail coming from the top of the heart, I'll just start to show you. So we're ignoring that central wire for the moment. It's just going to be blocked out.
Okay.
And then we're going to get, as we start to come up, and as you start to come up, and when you'll have worked at the back here, and when you spend a little bit more time, you won't have that as much of a wobble there.
Okay.
So you can see that I'm going to bring that through. So now when we really start to see it, I'm going to bring that middle wire in a little bit more, and I'm going to go underneath. So if I bring it like that, and I'll try and show you and hold it up so that you can see. So we're starting to see now, we're going to start to see that central wire coming in. And then I'm going to go back and ignore it again. So you're just starting to get to see little sections.
Yep.
So hopefully if I hold it up now, this will be a little bit clearer.
Okay.
So it's entirely up to you how many times, how much of it you see. But can you see here? So I'll have like ignored it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let it so that it's exposed here.
I like
so you can
that.
see, so it's just running through.
Yeah.
And it's entirely
That's beautiful.
It's up to you how much that you see of that spine. So if I just turn it round now and talk you through the rest of it. So you can see where that, so the bow tie shape, so it's coming down here. If I move the chain out of the way. So that central one, that's just where that's ended there. Yeah. The other two on the outside, so it's coming all the way round. We'll follow it round, so it's coming all the way down here. Follow it round, and then we do exactly the same as we did to this bit and this bit. So you're bending it round and just tucking it in on the side. So it's these two are the bail wires here. Does that make sense?
It does, my lovely girl.
So you can see, so it's those two outer wires there. There you go.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. You're
No
clever.
problem.
You're clever.
Oh, thanks.
That's what you are. She's clever, isn't she?
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Well done. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you what. Don't forget we have got to do. We can't not do the birdies. I can't exit this show today without my birdies. Can I?
No.
Wouldn't be right.
You wouldn't be a twitcher, would you?
No. Apparently I'm a twitcher. I didn't realise because I like watching my birdies. Now we started the show earlier with some larger ocean jasper.
We
didn't
did,
Was it 8 mil? I think we had earlier, didn't we? Well, we thought we'd give you the 6 mil to go with them. And we started the show today with an under £5 couple of treats, lapis lazuli, 6 mil rounds, and a curb chain. So how do you fancy we give these? Are you serious for under £5? Oh. It's impressive, isn't it? Full length strand as well. Full 38 centimetres of 6 mil with all the... Actually, there's a lovely array of colours on there. And that one there. I know. Look at that one. Wow. They're really good. Look. Ooh, look at those lovely colours on the end. Wow. That went on a long time, didn't it? I never thought we were going to get to the end of that strand, did you? Oh, can I just tell everybody? I might get Amelia to look at my little pad because it says it's low on battery and it says it's plugged in, but it's playing up. It is. Are you low on battery?
I'm getting a little bit low on battery. Yes, yeah.
I'm quite charged.
I didn't sleep terribly well.
Did you not?
No, I didn't.
You can't tell. Why didn't you sleep very well, chick?
I often don't.
Oh.
I often don't, no.
That's
why I listen to the radio.
Do you? Oh. What, the shipping reports at that time?
Yes, I listen to it, yeah.
They're very relaxing, those, aren't they? Now then, can we... Oh my God, they're so cute, they're so cute, they're so cute. You have to write this code down for me, please. Please, please.
Aww.
Oh, they're so lovely. Oh, I'll tell you what you could do. Oh, I've just come up with a great idea. Behind those, you could do a tree of life in the circle.
Yeah, you could.
You could wire wrap a tree of life behind there.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? Have the tree trunk coming up through the centre and then have all the branches coming out. Couldn't you? Couldn't you? Couldn't you?
I could see you having like a chrome diopside, like nuggets.
Oh, don't. You're just sending me over the edge, Claire.
I know.
Do you know what? They're they're the most 3D. We've put in some little birdies before, but they've been a bit flatter. They're actually really 3D, those, aren't they? You don't even need your glasses, your 3D glasses, do you?
You don't. They are very sweet, aren't they?
And they actually, look, I'm not being funny. They are looking at each other and they are quite clearly in love. As the owl says in Bambi, they're Twitter-pated. Telling you. Look at the tail. Look at the way the tail flourishes at the bottom. And you've got a loop at the top on each side, look, so you can add that beauty. I'm thinking a lovely necklace design, that would be, actually, wouldn't it? And then add your tree of life if you want to. Have you seen how much silver's in that? 2.2 grams of sterling. Oh, wow.
Goodness me. That's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you could even, like, do macrame or just cord, couldn't you? Do, like, a lark's head knot through it.
Do you get it? A lark's head?
Oh, yeah. Ah.
That's a nice idea. A lark's head, yeah. I've just had to pop that on the neckline to show you. It's a nice size, and those birdies are really prominent, aren't they?
Oh.
Aren't they? You like those, don't you? See, you were laughing at me earlier.
I like this as well.
Yeah, we like this necklace. I've not seen this necklace before.
No, I haven't.
We might try and
Fabulous.
squeeze it in. It is ace. It's ace. We'll try and squeeze it in. But yet. Now, you also get, we've got a few little variations here. We're going to give you a slightly smaller one with a slightly different design. So the connector is actually on either side, so that would fit into one of our bracelets beautifully. Or a necklace again, or a choker. And the good news is on these, you get two, because I've had some babies. Oh,
Well, you could,
they're
couldn't you?
so
You know-
animated.
You know when you cut that chain
Yeah.
before, you could sort of come up as a, you know, like a triangle, like a V here, and hang it so you got your earrings.
Do you mean when you cut the chain earlier? Because
Yeah.
I'm not cutting no chain.
Oh, we did that.
I ain't cutting no chain.
But it worked very nicely with those, wouldn't it?
That didn't sound quite right, did it, Bros? You know what I mean. I love the detail. Now, as I said, with this circle of 95 sterling silver with the beautiful rose gold plating over the top, and those two lovebirds. Ah. The fact that you get two of them for this price point is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Are you ready? There's slightly more silver here, 2.3 grams, because there's two of them. I need that code as well, please. I need the birds. I need the birdies. Need to tweet yourself. Sorry, it's so obvious. Can't help myself. Tweet yourself. Do you have a tweet? On Twitter?
Do I tweet? Oh, no, I don't. No,
No, me, I'm not.
no, I don't.
I struggle with Facebook and texting. I don't know about anything else. So, well done. Oh, now we will do as well the gold version, because just in case anybody wants the gold as well. Because it's nice to have the option. We've done them in the silver. We've had the silver on. I think it was Tuesday we had the silver. So we've had a few people say, have you got them in gold and rose gold? Yes. Ooh. Could be a goldfinch. Couldn't it? A little goldfish. Finch. Goldfish. Goldfinch even, sorry. What other birds have got gold in? I need to look at my gold, my birdie book, don't I?
You do.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
They're not quite big enough for a golden eagle. That's all right, yeah, but thank you. But yet they're really, really, really pretty. I mean, oh! I expected those to be a bit more. Don't know why. Not weird. In my head, I got that they were more. Why would I think that?
I'm thinking I would attach them and mix my metals
Would
as well
you?
onto the necklace.
Onto this necklace?
Yeah, so I'd have the, and then like that as well.
Oh, like that?
Yeah,
Look at it.
so
Oh!
at that sort of price.
Actually,
yeah.
that's perfect size, look.
Yeah.
Look, the connectors go just right at the right junction, so to speak, for those jump rings that are already in position. Oh, isn't that great?
That would be nice.
Claire, that's
I
a brilliant
know.
idea.
I might have to do that, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give you the gold connectors as well, and then we're going to have to do this necklace, Becky love. I do think that, and I just think if you are thinking about wedding commissions, you've got to have these in your stash, haven't you? Because some people release sort of doves at weddings, don't they? White doves, apparently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some people have owls as ring bearers, don't they? I bet Harry Potter themed weddings have that.
I think I might be a bit scared. I don't.
What, of an owl?
I don't know. It's like, you know, I remember though when a bird flew down the chimney into my bedroom, and I woke up and it was like fluttering about, and it was terrifying. Because
I've
I've seen that.
I've had a bat in my bedroom.
Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. I think when they panic, don't they? And
Yeah.
so I don't know if I'd want like.
There you go. What else have you had in your bedroom? She's had a bird down the chimney, I've had a bat. Anyway, lovebirds. You might have had some lovebirds in your bedroom. You never know. $6.95 on those. Right, then we've got to fit in the necklace, Becky, love. Shall we do it? Okay. This necklace comes like this, Claire.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Actually comes like that. It's ready to be a charm necklace. It's designed for that intention. Look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potential charms on there, which I think, and they're nicely spaced out, aren't they? And they're already in position. So that's going to be a really nice, secure charm necklace, isn't it?
I was thinking before, you know, when you held it up with the sapphire, I mean, you could just do your little head pins and wrap loops with that, couldn't you?
Of course you could.
So many uses for that necklace.
Just gonna...
Very clever.
Oh, come here. So, you've got your lobster claw. You've got a lot of silver, mind.
I know, this is...
Have you seen it? 8.75 grams, Claire.
Wow.
Oh, ding dong. And these are all in position, ready to go. Yeah? You've got your lobster claw clasp. I have to say clasp because it's sterling silver. I'm sure people go, why'd you say clasp? Well, it's posh because it's sterling silver. And those are all in position, ready for you to clip onto your charms. Clip your charms onto. Tell you what, that versus the silver weight, it's incredible, isn't it? $26.95, Claire, for 8.
Yeah, I think
that's like 3 necklaces worth, isn't it?
And you can feel the weight, can't you? Absolutely can.
Really substantial, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yes. Yes, but I'd say 3 times the average weight of a sterling silver in a 20-inch there, because you'd normally average about 2 grams, wouldn't you? 2.5 grams, yeah? So you got 3 times the usual amount of a sterling silver in that design there. And what's more, you've got security. Haven't you?
It's very pretty how it is as well.
I like it like that, with just the jump rings on it.
Yeah.
You really like that, don't you?
I do. I think it's very clever. There's lots of potential, isn't there? Lots of different things you could do with it.
Just, as you say, it's quite pretty just on its own. That is just lush. Thanks,
Very
Becky.
nice.
Very popular, that one. Very popular. $26.95. I've not seen that before myself. Not seen it. It's a new one. We've not seen that. Well, I've not seen that before. Is it new, Becky? Oh, apparently we've not seen it since last year. Perhaps I must have missed it. I've never seen it. It's new to me, Claire.
No, it's new to me.
It is. It's new to me. So congratulations. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Now then, if you've got things in your basket, do try and... There is not any turquoise left. Hang on. Oh, shut the front door. Oh, hello. We took these... Was it $35.95? Sure it was. I've had to just use my brain then. That helps me connect with my brain when the finger goes on the temple. We took, on our strand, 10 mil natural turquoise. They have just been waxed. Please ignore that eye in the brackets below. They are natural turquoise. They have simply been waxed. There is a wrong treatment at the bottom of the screen. There is 25 in baskets. And I only have, can we have the exact numbers, Becky? 4 left. 21 people there are going to miss out. And that's without the new people that have just new people. You might think, oh, am I new? Well, you might be new to the turquoise. You might be new to just joining us.
It would work really nicely in that design, wouldn't it? And it would actually be a lot simpler. You know, you could
incorporate because you've got the drill hole right through the middle. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Well done. Congratulations. Those turquoise will sell out, quite frankly. Well done. We're quite fancy. Oh, no, she'll have them. Don't leave them there.
So close.
So close. Can I just say, young... Well, I'm going to say it anyway. You've been fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done. Right then. Good luck, good luck, good luck on checking out those baskets. Please join me on the Late Show tomorrow with Mark Smith. Relaunch of 2 of his DVDs, The Tiller and the Seed Bead Choker DVD. Grab them while you can.